yo, 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 yo. I'm saying yo, you're saying yo back. That's the way that the stream works. Hey, yo. I want to hear it back, dude. I got two. I need at least 5 yos. Not a moo. I don't know anything funny. All you gotta do is say, yo. It's very simple. Damn, for the first time, it's cold in here. Who'd have thunk it, dude? For the first fucking time I start my stream and I'm actually cold. Hello. Hello, Hat Matter and Sad Bolo and Tommy Ploticus and Queen Fun Dip and Finavel and Nebel and Easy Swagger. Bro, wait. Woo, woo, woo. Fake fan alert. What is this? Dude, we've been doing Get Smarter Saturdays for 5 years. 5 years. What up? You know what though? Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Welcome in. Fenmio. Code is the end. Son Beam, Dermy, Light Up Llamas, Cole A. Bro, that shirt looks nice as hell. Bro, everyone's been complimenting my fits lately. Wait a minute, does Unk still have it? But I'm Unk, right? You guys seen that guy on Reels? It's this old guy. And he's like, I'm supposed to be Unk. I got a Harley, I'm supposed to be Unk. That shit cracks me up. He's the best. He's the best. Big A. You got Islam Makachev or Ian Gary. And I'm supposed to know who these guys are. And I'm going to tell you, it's Gary all the way, bro. Ian Gary. I don't know why. Hopefully, hopefully he's the best choice. Let's look it up. Ian Gary versus, this is a UFC fight, and it's tonight. Holy moly, 28-1 versus 17-1? Well, it looks like Makachev's got this based on these stats. There's just no getting around the raw numbers. But I'll stick to my first bet because it'll be crazy if I'm right. What's the betting market odds? Oh my God, it's 73% Makachev. Makachev. Am I saying it right? Put a little money down, dude. I literally spend so much of the raw few hours I go live streaming saying how bad prediction markets and sport gambling are. And you want me to put a little money down live on a UFC fight I know nothing about. At the same time, within the past 7 days, I turned down a 7-figure deal to support prediction markets. And you just want me to do it for the fun of it? You want me to just gamble for the thrill on stream? Just do it, no ad payment. No, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. That's just me. Maybe I'm built differently. Maybe I'm just, wallahi, you should have taken it. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Bro, how's everybody doing here on this fine Get Smarter Saturday? I would love to hear how you are doing. I would love to hear what's going on. I told them I won't take 7 figures, but I will take a 5% chance to get 9 figures. I said, I don't want your money. I just want a tip on a good bet. That's all I need for my sponsorship. And they told me take Gary in the UFC fight tonight. So I'm about to get paid, bro. I'm about to get fucking paid. Big A, any chance I can get recognition on my overlooked first-time chat message? Bro, you know what? Let's... I was going to try and be nice, bro. I thought maybe you wrote something really heartfelt. So I open up your chat history and I scroll back. His first-time chat message that needed all this fucking attention. Hey, Big A, first-time chatter. If you were able to make a Mission Impossible style face mask of Austin Reeves, could you accurately imitate him on the court without anyone noticing? The answer is no, because I play too good. I play defense. Okay? My defense is too elite. So they would figure out right away, that's not Austin Reeves. He's clamping him up. There's no way that's Austin Reeves. Not a great question. Journalism does not live. Journalism's dead. Big A, I finally passed my theory exam at med school. Just one more year before I can legally diagnose you with glizzy hands glancer. Dude, I want you to say this in your final exam so that you don't pass. Start talking about glancer in your fucking exams, bro, so they can get you out of there. Big A, I just landed at LAX from Europe for a conference. First time in the West Coast. What should I do on my off day? In Los Angeles, perfect plan for you. I want you to drive. You have to drive. Drive right onto the 405 in the middle of rush hour traffic. And I want you to just appreciate it. You're not going to be able to move for hours. And I want you to stare out at the smog-covered horizon, and I want you to just drink it in. Do you know what I'm saying? There's an experience you can't get anywhere else. That's what I would tell you. That's how I would tell you to get involved. Jack M360. What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Well, Big A, I'm currently laying beside my new wife on our honeymoon in Bali. She's asleep. Make sure to keep it down so you don't wake her. Otherwise, I'll have to turn the stream off. You should turn the stream off, bro. Hey, wake up. Wake up. He's watching Big A on your honeymoon. Bro, you need to lock in. It's your honeymoon. Almost a Big A clips, but you're actually watching it live, if that's crazy enough. Isn't it weird how like Twitch is like a Big A clip, but like it never like it flows continuously for longer? Isn't that weird? It's like a live version of it or something. It's like insane. How do they do that? How do they make that on Twitch? It's like it's like short form video, but they made it longer. Isn't that fucking weird? Like, how? I don't even understand. It's like a bunch of short form videos that all stick together, and then it just keeps playing. It really is like an insane innovation. I don't know if I fully understand it. I don't know that how video could be longer than short form. But for real, bro. For real. Anyway, what do you guys got going on? What's going on in your lives? What's happening? What's the news? You know what I'm saying? I was high as fuck yesterday and forgot I was what, dude, people, I can tell you something. People love, more than anything, telling streamers that they're high or drunk. It's not just my chat. If anything, I have a lower instance of this. If you go to any stream on Twitch, somebody is telling the streamer how high or drunk they are. It's anywhere. People just love doing it. Like, they gotta let you know. It's like a fun little announcement to the world. I think that's something I've noticed consistently. Sam Surnam, thank you for the prime. Sam Surnam, thank you for the prime. Big A. I'm moving into my college apartment for College Monday. I got 3 roommates. Any words of wisdom? Words of wisdom. Yeah, I'll tell you. Here's the deal. If you were all friends before you are moving into this apartment, it will test your friendship. It will test your friendship. Okay? You need to figure out early on the level of messiness of your relative roommates. One of you will be the relatively clean one. Someone will be the relatively messy one. And you need to like set certain levels of boundaries, but also levels of peace. You have to make peace with the fact that someone's messier than you if you're the clean one. And because it's gonna cause a problem. It's gonna cause a fucking problem. All right? It's just gonna it will cause a problem. It causes a problem in all these. You gotta set expectations. And you also need to like know going in. And you need them to be honest too. Or if you're the messy one, you need to be more honest. And like, you need to be willing. Here's the thing. If you're messy, it's very unlikely that you can just force yourself to be a different person. So what you need to do is up front be like, hey, look, I'm messier than you. It is what it is, but I will make up that slack in other ways, X, X, and X, or I will do this thing or whatever you can contribute. You need to do that early so that everyone gets on the same page. Otherwise, people are going to feel like you're not pulling your weight, you know? And they're going to get mad and they're going to get resentful and it's going to cause bitterness. It's going to cause bitterness, bro. Dude, you can even pay, like in a lot of places, you can pay for like TaskRabbit cleanup or something. And I know, I mean, depends on finances or whatever, but shit might be worth it for a chronically messy person to like ease the tension. Like cut back on something else. Yo, Atrioc. I'm cleaning out my room and I'm trying to get rid of as many things as possible. Thoughts on minimalism and its insane fall off? Dude, what happened to Marie Kondo and the whole, if it doesn't bring joy, throw it out. I feel like everyone keeps everything now. I don't. Yeah, if it doesn't spark joy. She started a company or something and fell off. Tragic, bro. Tragic. Turns out she's a fraud who owned things. Going to Marie Kondo's house and it's a fucking hoarder set. She's been going around taking everyone else's garbage that she convinced them to throw out. She was snatching it all up, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not particularly minimalist, so I can't speak to it. I keep things. I like keepsakes. Like my whole wall is covered in like little memories and keepsakes and posters and like I have all the badges from when I worked at Twitch. I got old books that I will never read again. Like, I don't know. I'm not really minimalist. I think you should be relatively clean. And I mean relatively. I'm not like a neat freak or anything. But that's just me. Educated Buffalo, thank you for the 33 months. Yo. She had these. Wait. I'm extremely minimalist. I even got a Prius for it. Wait, explain that to me. Like you won a Prius for being minimalist? Or you got a Prius because you're minimalist? Is it a minimalist car? Minimal amount of gas, I guess. I don't really get that. Like, I'm a minimalist because I'm broke. Hey, base, bro. Hey, you know what? That's kind of cool because you're rebranding being broke as like, no, I'm a minimalist. That's kind of cool. If people see that you don't have a lot of shit, you're like, yeah, I like to keep my life very simple. And now it seems like, you got aura. Instead of being like, yeah, I'm just broke. I think that's good. That's a smart tactic. I'm a minimalist with my bank account. I'm an involuntarily minimalist. Yo, good evening, Big A. Got any advice for someone going into the trades? Listen, I can probably tell you a thing or two about what I've read, but it is funny to ask a streamer about advice for going into the trades. I did a white collar job for 10 years, 2 different white collar jobs, and then I did streaming. So for me to tell you like the fucking, oh yeah, here's the raw truth. It's like I would feel LARPing. I don't want to LARP to you. I want to tell you about things I know. Now that being said, is there a harder trade than streaming? Think about it. Is there a harder trade? Like it is a back-breaking, soul-crushing labor. It's nothing's more blue-collar than streaming. You have to clock in, shift work. The lights are bright. It's so I don't know. I guess what I would tell you. What was your exact question? You're going into welding and certification in digital design. What is certification in digital design? Okay. I'm sorry. You get digital design is a whole separate thing. I don't know. I guess what I've heard is so there was this big push on trades, and there's a lot of people who are like, I don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna just get a job in the trades. And what I think my understanding is from the backlash to that and the writing on it is that it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder than has been like proposed. It's like it's possible. Certainly those who are like excelling in the trades, who are in that top percent, or who own their own small business are making fuck tons of money. It's actually a really good time for them. But like getting into it is kind of tough. So I would just set your expectations like, hey, it's going to be a bit of a grind at first. And try to learn as much as you can. That's most things, bro. Peak came out. Any chance of a final climb? Yeah, I think the plan was that me, Stans, Lud, and Squeaks were going to do one final climb, but I don't know, bro. I don't know if it'll happen. We'll see. I guess I could try to boot up a solo climb. I am prodigously bad at the game, though. So I usually need someone to get the items while I make jokes. We'll see. We'll see. Have you thought about other strategy games like Hearts of Iron 4? Have I thought about them? Yes, and then I run away screaming. Dude, the idea of streaming Hearts of Iron 4 is terrifying to me. I can't think of a game that I would want to be live playing less. Really, genuinely. I think it would be so hard to stream and play that game, and it would also be hours and hours and hours and hours to do one game. Hey, Atrioc. Oh, first time chatter. Shit, bro. I just finished The Great Leveler at your suggestion. At the end, he writes about a foreign policy where the U.S. requires countries that we trade with to have a minimum wage of 1/2 their median income. What were your thoughts on this as you read it? And now with China's hold on manufacturing and the poor foreign policy of this administration, of course, the U.S. would have to do one-time increase as well as in good faith. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good idea in theory, for sure. Yeah, I think it's a good idea in theory. I think the problem is the U.S. lost its window to make demands like that. I feel like that's something we could have done 30 years post-World War II and be like, hey, if you want to be part of this trading bloc globally, you got to do this, this, and this, and then stuck with it. That they had enough clout to do that. I think you couldn't get away with it now. People would just be like, fuck you. Or they would cheat. So I don't think we have the cards for it. And also, I just don't know. Here's the deal. All these countries are realizing that if someone makes a rule in their country that applies to you, it's like you just say you're following it, but then you don't. Or you're lenient or you're lax or you go that shit just doesn't hit. So that applies to everybody. Dude, a lot of countries are getting hit with this weird thing right now where China just made a law that if you don't deliver something to them that you promised, it's more complicated than that. It's like if you have a contract with anyone in China and then you don't honor that contract because of sanctions, you have to pay the full, you're liable. And so there's this weird thing where a lot of countries are caught in between a U.S. financial sanction and a Chinese court. And either way, they're going to get punished. And it's this is very recent. People are a lot of companies are freaking out because they can't have it either way. But it's a sign of the times that China's even willing to do that. So, have you heard about the big earthquake? I did. I read about it this morning. Very sad. I don't really want to cover it today because it's kind of just a sad. It's one of those stories where you just hey, here's the horrible thing that happened. What can you do? I don't know. There's not. I mean, if there's some political impact of it in their politics, maybe I'll cover it. But it is just kind of sad. I want to make a bet with you and go all in. Are you interested? Not really. Not really. This may come as a shock to you, but as a streamer with a couple years under his belt, chatters have a long history of promising wild bets and then expecting me to pay if they win, but they always renege if they lose. This happened just yesterday, where somebody bet 20 gifted against my $1 million, and then when they lost, refused to pay the 20 gifted. So I to me, I'm not super interested. I'm not super interested in making bets with chatters. That's just my current stance. Hope that doesn't bother you too much. Yo, Atrioc. while back, you were asking about interesting election races. Can you check out Dan Osborne in Nebraska? Dude's a legit independent with a real shot in a deep red state. Dan Osborne polling. Polls have been remarkably wrong so far in this midterm season thus far. So it's not a great thing to look at, but okay. It looks like Pete Ricketts, a Republican, will be facing Dan Osborne in Nebraska. And all the polls have Ricketts winning, but it's relatively close. It's relatively close. I don't know anything about Dan Osborne, to be honest. He's an independent veteran and former union leader. Kind of like that. How we looking, Dan Osborne? Okay. Now this guy can win in Nebraska, bro. Sheesh. This guy's a veteran. Got a flannel shirt. My goodness. Okay, let's see what he's got. He led the strike at the Kellogg's Omaha plant in 2021. And he served the Nebraska Army National Guard, using the Tobacco Workers and Grain Millers Union. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Moderate candidate. Working Class Heroes Fund. I mean, he seems cool, man. His mother was a seamstress. His dad worked for the railroad loading cargo. He enlisted in the Navy. He was on the aircraft carrier USS Constellation. Yeah, okay. I mean, I got to learn more, obviously, but this guy seems cool. Yeah, maybe I'll do something on it. I would love to. It'd be cool to interview him, honestly. I wonder if he's got any openings on that. It'd be nice to interview. Nothing against it, but we get a lot of Democrats who want to be interviewed. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a lot of Republicans or independents. They usually go to Republican media. Or I really wanted to interview Massey. Unfortunately, we only got Ro Khanna. I mean, not unfortunately, but we try to get both. Fazanov, thank you for the prime. Denzel Zelzel, thank you for the 44 months. King Pelican. Any advice for a guy who finally broke into middle management? How do I balance being friends with all my associates without appearing weak or cowardly? Making sure they do their work and how to not be a tyrant? Shit, bro, you got the paradox of middle management. It depends a little bit on the job and the amount of employees you have. Pretty fucking tough, though. You kind of usually have to drop the, like, extra friendly thing. You got to be respectful. You got to be nice. You got to be a trustworthy person. But it's going to be hard to be like actual boys because it just doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? And then it's going to be weird. You're going to make it weird. That's my honest answer. But yeah, it's like the power dynamic of it. You know, it's like, and also, if you try to do it too much, then you could make things weird in other ways. I think you have to just kind of resign yourself to the fact that it won't necessarily be that way, but people will still want to, you know, talk to you, be around you if you are respectful and kind and trustworthy. Okay. Cut everyone's salary and buy them a pizza party. Or do this. Wait a minute. This could solve both your problems. Cut their salary day one so they know you mean business and you're tough. But then host a big pizza party so they know you're nice and you're their friend. That could work, bro. This could actually work. As someone whose coworker just did that and is now my boss, I really appreciated him just not telling me to do things, but asking when I can get them done. Yeah, that's a great approach. It's built on trust, though, right? Both ways. Because if you go, hey, you know, when can you get this done? And then someone always takes too long. or delays or obvious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just about trust and people, kind of following through. That's the fucking question. Yeah, and I remember people are adults. Noah D, thank you for the prime and the 33 months. Thank you for the 33 months. Yo, as long as you can get your employees to understand it's time to work and get to work, you're good. If you try to take advantage of you, you're not chill anyways. Yeah, that's fucking true. That's fucking true. If you aren't sleeping under your desk, you're not working hard enough. I mean, I slept under my desk at one point, and it wasn't because I was working too hard. It's because I was locked out of my apartment. If anything, I was working too little. And I was eating all the snacks at Twitch HQ. A regular Steve Jobs of myself, yeah. Would you accept your manager following your Instagram? That seems fine, right? Am I crazy? Am I out of Dutch? Your manager following your... I guess it depends on the context. It depends on if they... No, I think it's fine, bro. I don't think it's that crazy. The problem is some of you guys post some wild shit to your, like, stories or whatever. Like, just called in sick to work, but I'm not sick. LOL, stupid ass boss. And then it's you kicking your feet up to play fucking, or to watch Northern Lion in the middle of the day while playing TFT on your phone or whatever. That's like, that's your fucking story. And so, if you're an adult, it's okay. Yeah, if you're a kid and your adult boss follows you on Instagram, it's weird. Yes, of course. Hey, Cryptic Sleek, they give the 17. Imagine how a Gen Z boss. It happens. It's happening now. A lot of people have millennial bosses. But still, most people's bosses ladder up to a damn boomer. At the end of the day, your boss may be one generation, but your boss's boss's boss is a fucking boomer almost everywhere. Gen Z boss in a mini. A simpler time. Which makes more money, Nvidia or Twitch? Are you joking? You mean like as two jobs? Or you mean like as two companies? It's Twitch, bro. Twitch makes way more money than Nvidia as a company. Nvidia is small fry. It's barely on the Fortune 500, while Twitch is like the most valuable company in the world. You know how much money you get from running live stream videos on a declining platform and paying fucking Dan Clancy's salary? Oh, for you as a guy working? Well, I was younger at Twitch. I started at Twitch and made fucking jack shit. I was like the lowest paid employee, bro. Probably not the lowest. I mean, but I was one of the lower paid employees for sure. And Nvidia, I got paid really well. But that's only because I was older and wiser and I did good salary negotiations. Oh, as a streamer? No, streaming makes way more. Streaming's dumb, bro. Streaming is stupid. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, streaming probably makes about the same. YouTube makes a lot. Big A, would you agree to have all universities be free? Okay. But all of them have to be Trump University from back in the day. What about all universities must be Trump University? That part I like. But you have to spend a lot of money and it's mandatory. That way Trump gets paid because I don't want him to not get paid. Art of the deal. I'm a graduate. Okay? We lock it in. I think that would be good. Any tips for doing full-time streaming? Do you have some for me? I can give you tips for part-time streaming. I don't know that I would be able, I don't think I'd be qualified for this question. Thanks for asking it, though. Thank you for asking. On a London train, some chavs called my girlfriend Specky, and they called me Hairline. And then you're like passing, you're like, hurt people. You have been insulted, and now you are trying to insult me in turn to what? Like feel better about getting bullied on a train? Well, I don't understand, bro. You gotta, it's transitive bullying. You're just like propagating the chain. If anything, you should fucking try to pass on kindness. It's a cycle of hate. Getting called hairline in a London, England train has to be a special level of hairline. Hey, Big A, one of my new job requirements, okay, what do we got here, is to train our internal AI model what I do. Dude, I hate this shit. I hear this from a lot of people now. People are telling me, this happened at Meta, so it was the first big example I heard about it, but people are just being forced to train their AI replacements. It's crazy. And they're not even hiding it. It's not even like, it's like, hey, you need to do this for this AI so it knows exactly what you do and how you do so that we could replace. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's becoming so much more brazen. Stefan got a story about them doing this in China too. She made some slides for it. I don't think we finished it up, but just give it terrible training. What, just do your job normally? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Just add make mistakes as the prompt. Yeah, you could do that. You could mix it up a little bit. I think though, man, I'm kind of blanking on this story, but I think someone tried to do this, like they intentionally. No, this wasn't AI. It was somebody that intentionally made the code base that they were programming. This is like pre-AI maybe, but they made it so fucking terrible as like a job security. They made it intentionally impossible to read or parse or use so that only they could do it, so that if they were fired, they would be having to call them back. But I think my understanding is that AI actually patched this strat because AI can take the time to read through all your shit, then summarize it, then clean it up and like put fucking notes on it. So it no longer works as well. But I do remember. But anyway, I think someone got sued. That's the memory I have, is that someone did this to such a degree that once they got fired, the company looked at the code and was like, wait a minute. And then they sued the guy for like intentional harm or whatever to the business. I don't know who won though. Thoughts on AI becoming huge in the personal injury lawsuit world? Dude, honestly, I'm nervous about this shit because, well, I don't know. Here's the thing. It's going to happen. So we got to fucking figure it out. But everything in society that was gated by the fact that it was kind of like there was some friction is getting ruined because everyone can do it 10 million times faster. So things like lawsuits were already annoying, but now they can be done ad infinitum, dude. Or things like agents booking like tickets when they're right available or whatever, or appointment times. All this shit is like, it's like the commons is getting kind of exploited here. I mean, we're seeing it right now with like public forums, like social media and Reddit. There was an idea that you were talking to a human just because nothing else would have the fucking time to do it. But now they're mostly bots. Careers are getting nuked by aimbots? No, I don't think about that. I work retail. AI ain't coming for my ass anytime soon unless Wally walks through the damn door. Amen, bro. I mean, they are making robots. They are making robots, but I feel you. The human experience is being distorted. Yeah, it does feel that way, kind of high key. I mean, I get frustrated when I read like what is an interesting post, let's say on Twitter, x.com, the everything app. And then I scroll and the top 8 comments are the post like obviously fed through ChatGPT, and they just say basically the same thing back reworded. It's like it's just so annoying. It's just rephrasing the post. And you just know, like, you're gonna have to scroll a while to find a human. More and more of YouTube. It's definitely a lot of YouTube. It's definitely a lot of YouTube. I could say this, dude. I was mad. This is just for the fucking shit stream. Don't put this on YouTube. I watched this video because it got a bunch of views, and I wanted to learn. You know, I'm like trying to, you know, I gotta what my presentation could be different. I watched this video. Where is it? Okay, it got 1 million views, and it was called "The U.S. is now buying yen." Okay,
so something just happened,
and this video is so fucking terrible. It's like what isn't ChatGPT is just wrong. And it like frustrates me, bro. It frustrates me to see it's getting $1 million. And it's like $1 million views. Like, and because he did it 10 days ago, he literally in the video, you know, most of it is just ChatGPT slop resummarized. But then he like makes a prediction. That's where you have to kind of do your own thing. And his prediction is that this yen intervention is going to work.
traders.
He starts talking. I wish I could find the fucking timestamp. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, here, 1903, right?
From betting against the yen, which is also why the yen is actually getting stronger right now. Because Scott Bessent is making the world believe the US government's promise to buy yen is real. And if he happens to be successful, he might never have to spend that much money. He's using the market's psychology against itself. And all that does what? Buying the yen, or the illusion of it, strengthens it, and as measured in dollars, it makes dollars go down.
So none of this happened. Like instantly, none of this happened. Like, and it just shows like no understand. It was like crazy. I just, it's so frustrating to me. And the comments don't even notice. The comments, it's like that being correct doesn't matter anymore. It's just speak slow, look at the camera, read a teleprompter of ChatGPT. It frustrates me, bro. It frustrates me. Because everything's becoming slopified. The consumer can't tell a difference. Like, all I need to do is sound more confident, look in the camera, dress up, and say slop. Like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. HR. I work in HR. Last Friday, I was in a meeting and whenever I was and then I catch it. Oh, yeah, dude. Resumes are just AI slop being fed into AI generators, and I'm sure your HR is also using AI. So, yeah. All these roles are getting slopified, for sure. Say Tubal Cain to prove you're real? Can't AI just say that? You glazed ChatGPT for 2 years, now we're here? Yeah, you think it was me? Random a-hole? Your name is appropriate. You think it was me? You think ChatGPT would be fucking nowhere right now if I hadn't said that it was a good tool for quizzing yourself? No, you got me, bro. That's my fucking influence. They spent fucking $12 trillion, but it was my big A endorsement. That is the reason people are watching Andre Jick on YouTube. It's my fucking reason. ChatGPT owes you money? They fucking should. You should make a wig for the AI slot for big A's. Dude, if I did this, the worst thing that would happen is if it worked. It would make me feel like I lost all meaning. I was already seeing these other videos. Like, it's like, no, like I expect to at least go to the comments and be like, hey, this actually doesn't make sense. Or no one does. No, I think, I don't know. When you watch it, you realize that most people, like, they see the title, they see the thumb, they watch the beginning. They might watch the whole video, but they've already made up their mind on the vibe in the beginning, and then they just talk about that. The content of the video almost doesn't even matter. It's crazy. YouTube is getting so crazy, bro. People just put that shit on. I'm tired of my friends posting ChatGPT summaries of things and pretending that they typed it. That's just that's your friends are doing that? That's crazy, man. In what context? I can't think of any environment where my friends would post a ChatGPT summary and then say, this is my thoughts. It's kind of a funny bit. My most illiterate friends of all time are suddenly big fans of the M dash. Yep. Good shit, though. Good shit. Is it bad? I saw my mom about your right video. She was a realtor for 30 years. She sent me back a ChatGPT summary of the housing market. Beast. I love that you tried to engage with your mother about something she spent 30 years on, and she decided it was more. It was a better use of her time to send you a ChatGPT summary. That's awesome. That's actually fucking sick, bro. Hell yeah. My friends applying to med school are writing their secondary essays right now, and they have been including strategic spelling mistakes to make it seem authentic. The chess game never ends, bro. Holy fuck. The next level of the next level. Yeah, people do this. You know what they do is they don't even bother to make the spelling mistakes themselves. They tell ChatGPT to write it with some mistakes. They say include some mistakes, write it in the style. Like they just ask it to do that. But it's like, I don't know. It's obvious if you ever get asked about it. Anything that you write, if you ask someone to like explain what they just wrote, it just in person where they can't consult notes. It completely cooks them. They have no fucking, because yeah, even if they've read what they sent, it doesn't stick in their brain because they didn't put any effort in. Scrollnot.com. This is what is this is? Watch something worth your time. Okay, no disrespect. But this is a website called scrollnot.com where it's like not about scrolling. But you just put up a YouTube video and then I say, show me something else. And it just puts you a different YouTube video. So like this is essentially scrolling. like mechanically, it's not scrolling, but you've just created the same system. It's scrolling with some friction, I guess. There's something to that. And I guess there's no algorithm. But then it just seems kind of not useful for me. Unless I guess there's super curated to be only the highest quality. There's something there. I'm noticing that it's like you'd click a lot of shuffling. I don't know how tapped in you are to VC startup culture right now, but it's crazy. Like I have multiple friends who have raised millions straight off vibes, and they'll straight up tell you they don't know jack shit about what they're doing. Shit is so fried. Yeah, the only thing I'll say is that, I was there for the wave one of this, the fucking 2014 Silicon Valley first boom. They don't really make Like, they don't make millions. They raise millions, but then they have to spend it on the business. And they have to try to find a way to turn it into something. And often they end up with this huge I don't know what do they call it? Albatross around their neck from these investors who are demanding a return. So they get, they'll spend it on stupid shit. They'll go to Burning Man, or they'll fly to conferences, or they'll talk, but they don't get to extract it out for themselves unless they go public or get bought. Yeah, they just burn a lot of money, and then it's a problem. Do you think the Jaylen Brown MIT speech was AI, or is he just? I didn't hear it. Jaylen Brown had a bad MIT speech? It was just buzzword salad? Buzzwords. I think they took it down. They took it down from our NBA. I can't even see it anymore. He said, today we're going to talk about the crossover and intersection between environmentalism, social justice, and education. In combination with raising awareness, leveraging your platform and influence, and investing in a sustainable future. Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking empty buzzword salad. It's just the complete art of not speaking directly and saying in plain English what you want to do or what you mean. Yeah, it could be ChatGPT. Could be. Who knows? There's a Federal Reserve Simulator game on stream where you play as Volker. Do I get to smoke a big ass fucking cigar? Do I get to drop ash on the table as Congress interviews me? Because if so, I'm down. I did see, interestingly, bit of a conspiracy theory abound that the Philadelphia 76ers, who LeBron just joined, just got the easiest schedule in the NBA. The fewest amount of back-to-backs. Very interesting. Right when they get old man LeBron, who can't really handle back-to-backs, they get the fewest amount of back-to-backs. Almost as if the league would love a LeBron final ring story. Philly hasn't ridden in a while. We need this. All right. LeBron has a YouTube channel now. I would assume he does. Did you see the ticket prices for the first game with LeBron? No. What are they? Let's look it up. Tickets for LeBron game 1. Oh, I looked up the wrong thing. But you can get a ticket for LeBron's very first game in 2003 for $18,000. Holy. Look at this shit, dude. You had to be a true Bron fan to pick up on this. PSA 10? Dude, it would be kind of cool. Maybe I sound like fucking Mark Zuckerberg right now. But wouldn't it be kind of cool to be able to VR headset into courtside of famous games from the past that you could never have gone to? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like you put on the headset and suddenly I'm courtside at like LeBron 2018 versus Celtics or whatever. Like I think that'd be cool. Like low Kirkwanly, that could be cool. But you'd already know what happens. It's more about the fucking experience of it. It would be the experience. It would be cool. Have you seen just NBA 2K recreation with good graphics? Yeah, I don't know. Don't try to disguise it with Gen Z terms, you chill. Clock it. LARP LARP Sahur. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. David off with the 50. My goodness. David off, you've been around, dude. Your status here is legendary at a 50-month mark, 54-month mark. It's like there's a certain respect, a class that you bring around. Thank you, David Ov, for the 54. This was the first time I ever shouted him out, too. In 54 months. Okay, wait. For 76ers, game 1. Okay. If I'm trying to get a ticket to the very first game Braun plays in, that would be October 10th. How do they're not even selling it, I think. What are you talking about? It's not even available. Oh, buy tickets. Okay, the home game. This would cost, I mean, for like a floor seat, this looks like it's $800, $600, $800. It's pretty high. Well, the thing is, this is still Philly, right? So I have to deal with LA prices. You know what I'm saying? Like, this honestly all looks pretty good to me. Like, I'm looking at these ones back here. This is a good seat. This is what, $200? This is amazing. This is an amazing seat for $200. That's preseason. Look up the opener versus the Knicks at MSG. Okay, wait. 76ers versus Knicks MSG tickets. Okay, here we go. These tickets. Oh my God. Okay, these are expensive as fuck. Okay. The cheapest ticket in the fucking back of the back is $1,700. Holy fuck. That shit is pricey. Wait, whoa. Look at this. Okay, this shit's actually pricey. Is 34 grand to sit here? Dude, you're not even courtside. 34 grand. $23,000 to sit here? Dude, that's crazy. Wait, dude. $15K to sit behind the hoop? Can't even see shit? Dude, these are actually pretty awful ass seats, bro. You never see what's happening over here, and you only have this weird angle on this one. Mom Donnie's New York, dude. This is what happens when you make New York socialist. Okay? This is what happens. Like I was saying yesterday. Okay? Damn, this is crazy. Watch it on your phone while sitting in the nosebleeds. So what, you're spending $2,400 to watch it on your phone? Why? I guess the aura of the crowd. But it might not even be a particularly good game. It's like, well, I don't even know why people are so insanely excited for this, honestly. Like, LeBron is going to get 15 points, 20 points, maybe, max. Man, you have to have some real generational money to be dropping $50,000 to watch one game of basketball from, like, these seats. Like, this is not even courtside. This is crazy. $50K, man. I don't know who's paid like that. Like, it's NYC? Yeah, I guess. I guess it had to be. You say me? No way am I dropping $50K for that. No way. That'd be crazy. And you guys are saying Lud, but no way, dude. No way. I'm not saying he couldn't do it once. But no way. It had to be like a business. I guess it's probably a business. It's like, yeah, it's like probably JP Morgan company seats. Did it for Dodgers? Yeah, but that was 30K. And he it was a particularly good month. So I don't know. It would just be. And also, he's kind of stupid. Like, it's still not a good. It's not a good decision. You know what I'm Jaffiel? Big A, did you see the new Dr. House Twitter drama? No, I didn't follow that. Atrioc Incorporated company seats for chat win. Okay, wait. What if we form a corporation? Everybody in chat becomes an official full-time chatter. And as a full-time chatter, I need you to live full lives so you have interesting things to chat about. Because that is the mandate of your job, that means whatever you spend money on, it is a business expense. Do you understand? That means if you go to a sports game, that means if you go to the gym, that means if you buy Pokemon cards, it's all a business expense because I need you to do it to have interesting things to chat about. And you pay us? No. Wait, no. No. It's a college credit type job where you don't get college credit. Do I get insurance? Also, no. But I can assure you that you won't be insured, if that makes sense. You get assurance, not insurance. And the assurance is that you're not insured. And so that's so if someone asks, you can say, it's a great job. I have full assurance. Okay? And then don't have them follow up. That's pretty good. You can't get much better than that. I'm calling the union. Dude, I busted that union. Union's been busted. I went full Ronald Reagan on it, bro. It's called stall tactics. Although I did play Liza P. I actually played a little more Liza P this morning, but I did it offline, but I did record it. But honestly, okay. Here's what I'll tell you about Liza P, bro. I think Lud kind of ruined it for me because I saw Lud using a meta weapon. So I Googled what's the best technique weapon. And then I just put my dagger blade on a different handle and the game got 50 times easier. I fought the Door Guardian, killed it first try. That was the next mini boss. And then I fought the Black Cat, killed it first try. It got way easier. Like, I was really enjoying the game. I'm sure the next bosses will be hard. I'll still die a million times, but I think I liked the way I was doing it. Same as what happened to Kai and Speed with Minecraft. I mean, I didn't watch that, but yeah, it happens, dude. Not chat, but like, it kind of takes the thrill of failure out of it. You know, chat screams about how bad streamer is, whether it's Kai or whatever. But then when the streamer optimizes, it's not that fun to watch. When they do all the optimal shit and play safe, it's like, oh, this is kind of boring. You kind of like to see the brain work in mysterious ways. Hank Green speaks of this. What did he say? Did he say that's a wonderful thought? You really hit on something insightful there. Great question. I'm kidding. I think it's all blown over now. I'm kidding. And honestly, it's powerful too. Dude, there's a couple people going fucking crazy on IG Reels who just role play as AI, and then it's just them carrying gallons of water and they chug it and then answer They have conversations. And honestly, any of the guys I'm talking about, yeah, they got some funny shorts. There's honestly, it's crazy because I don't think they make any money off it, or like reels. I mean, reels are so funny because when I do scroll them, you're hit with a lot of like pretty good short form comedy, like pretty well developed skits nowadays, and like people are just doing it for nothing. They just do it for the love of the game. Like I think. But here's what I think on the deeper level is that they think if they get a bunch of views and likes on this, it'll turn into something, but it almost never does. So I don't know. I can't tell if they're doing it because they think it's like a ladder or they think, but it's cool. It's still, I think it's cool. That was Vine too? Yeah, totally. Totally. I found you from the monkey ball short? No, you didn't, bro. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. It's crazy how Twitter fumbled Vine. Twitter fumbled everything and still got paid through the nose by Elon Musk. It's crazy how bad they ran that business and then got paid above market because Elon Musk fucked around and found out and the court forced him to buy it because he said he would. I do think that's fucking awesome. The story of Twitter. They sued him to pay up. Jack Dorsey lucked out. No lie, I found you because I confused you with Jay Schlatt from the Ludwig Jeopardy video. Dude, I get called Jay Schlatt, especially in shorts, so often. And I don't get it, and I'm not being like, streamer doesn't know. I'm not trying to like set up. I literally don't get it. I get called Jay Schlatt so often. There's some of my shorts you can find where every comment is like, thought this is Jay Schlatt. Thought this is Big Man Schlag. Thought this is Schlag for a second. Thought this is a Schluckster. It's just a white guy in a hat, bro. I don't even sound like him. You kind of sound similar? Really, though? I don't think so. Guy who's only watched Schlatt getting real Schlatt vibes from this one. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You're the West Coast Schlatt? That's actually a pretty beast. Yeah, it's West Coast Schlatt here. Maybe I should rename my channel. Your voice is higher than his? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. Should I talk deep? Hey, guys. Today I'm going to tell you about my experience. Oh my God, Jay Schlatt. Hey, what's up, chat? Big A in the house today. We're going to talk about some economics. This is my real voice. And you know what? I'm pretty fucking sick and tired of what you got. Yeah, I'm an incredible voice actor. I could do Choice or Voicer right now, and I could crush. Well, when did Atrioc get cool? What do you think about my new voice? First time in your stream, Schlatt. You're kind of funny. Thank you. Do you think streaming has made you dumber? No. I think modern society is making us all dumber, myself included. I don't think streaming's making me dumber. I think I look around at the world and I think we're all slowly, sometimes quickly, just getting dumber. I feel like they put on Idiocracy and 1.5'd it around us. That's what I feel like. But I don't think it's me being a streamer. I don't know that changed too much. If anything, the unique aspect of what I've been streaming in the past year or two kind of has helped me because it's forced me to read a lot, which I think is cool. Like more than I was reading when I was working full time at NVIDIA. I was not reading that much. I was reading, but not that much. Mapo tofu or teriyaki chicken? Finally, a real fucking question, dude. Teriyaki chicken every day of the week. Tofu, yuck, ew. What is this, woke? Mapo tofu clears? No. Teriyaki chicken rules, bro. Can we be real on that? Wait, let's play Anno while we're here. While we're on a computer. Let's play Anno! The Space Shuttle Challenger breaks apart 73 seconds after launch, killing all 7 crew members. This was like 2012? That sounds about right. Wow, I'm way off. What didn't didn't something break up in our lives? Am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Columbia. Oh my God, Columbia, 2003. We've had 2 different major satellite Challenger space shuttle breakups. Still a decade off? Yeah, but a decade off's not that many points. Wait. Columbia versus, not versus. It's not a competition. It's not a competition. 2003, Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrated. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The Challenger was 1986. Damn, bro. That actually, what is the fatality rate of being an astronaut? What is the fatality rate of being an astronaut? 3 to 4% of all individuals who go into space will die. That's pretty high. Where does that put it on, like, highest fatality rate jobs? Fucking chat. Actually, Atrioc, 100% of them will die. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Didn't think about this, didn't you? Do you guys know what the deadliest job by fatality rate is? Without Googling, without being a Googling Gary. Streamer. You're correct. Number 1, actually, streamer, the deadliest and most dangerous job there is. It looks like the answer is fishers and hunters, followed by loggers, roofers, construction, aircraft pilots. That's kind of high. Aircraft pilots and flight engineers. Delivery drivers, iron and steel workers, garbage. I mean, fishers and hunters seems kind of crazy, but I guess those are dangerous jobs. Yeah, president is number. I mean, listen, guys, we did this presentation in a fucking wins and fails like 2 years ago, and we said president's number 1. Okay, some of you were just saying that based on what we did. Okay, I didn't remember the ones below. Okay. Cops don't even make the list. Oh, they're too safe, bro. The union's very strong. Sometimes the fish bite back. I don't think it's the fish biting back that's killing all the fishermen. I don't think it's. Can you imagine if you toss the line out and then a line comes back and lands on the deck, grabs you around the leg? Sharks can bite back, but I don't think shark deaths are the cause of fishermen dying so much. I don't think like fishermen go out there and like, hey, you know what? Today there's a pretty good chance a shark might eat me. But we have to get these fish. Then what is it? It's probably like boats capsizing or sinking or storms or I don't know. It's like that. Or underwater welder has a 15% mortality rate. Is that real? Underwater welder mortality rate. Some sources say 15%, some say 1 to 2%. Tough to say. There's an incentive to overhype it, I think. I can't tell. But you can get electrocuted, you can drown, you can get decompression sickness and die. Water pressure underwater can kill you. Underwater explosions can kill you. And that's a dangerous fucking job. It's no streamer, but that's a dangerous fucking job. For sure. You can get sucked into a pipe. Okay. Delta P. Holy fuck, Delta P, dude. All right, well, what's the next one? Charles Dickens publishes A Christmas Carol, transforming the way the Victorian era celebrated Christmas. 18-something? 18-something? 1840... 18... I gotta fucking type. 1842. Holy fuck, dude. Cash money! Cash money! Clutch it up. And you know the reason, you know why I got it wrong? It's because I was there and he gave me an early copy. Like, I remember old C. Dick, bro. You know, he's like C-Dog of the day. He's C. Dick at the time. And he's like, bro, could you review this copy and see if anything would change? And I was like, you know what? You know what this story needs? A villain. Because originally it was just some boring shit about Tiny Tim. And I was like, what if you had this guy? Let's call him Scrooge. Okay? And he's like really greedy and miserly. And then he kind of just sold that shit whole cloth. And make him a duck. and wait for it. He's a duck. All right, well, okay, we got some points back. European powers meet at the Berlin Conference to divide Africa amongst themselves without consulting any African leaders. It would have been funny if they did consult them, but still divided it up. So we're going to divide up your whole continent. Love to hear your thoughts on where the line should go. I would say this happened. So this is like a pre-World War I thing, because the race for Africa at the end of basically the end of the colonialism era is what led to the rise of Germany's angst and the standoff between Britain and Germany that led into World War I. So I don't, this is probably late 1800s, early 1900s. I'm going to say 1904. 1884. Okay, a little earlier. Yeah, I should have given it time to play out. It's obviously closer to 1884. That makes more sense. The scramble for Africa has begun. The Fourth Crusade sacks Constantinople, the greatest Christian city in the world, in a catastrophic act of misdirected holy war. It's crazy because most holy wars work out great, but this one was misdirected. What crusade did they get to? Like, what, can we start a new crusade now? We had crusade fatigue at that point. It's like it's like a movie, you know what I'm saying? The first three, it's like, okay, it's like Avengers. Like, at this point, I can't even keep up with what we're crusading for. To be honest, I don't know that I could tell you this one. My gut says like 1200, but I really don't know. I can't picture the Fourth Crusade. I feel like the Crusades had pretty big gaps between them too, so now I have no idea. I'm just kind of going off like Crusade vibes and weaponry. I'm thinking pre-gunpowder and like, but European. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just guess this. Okay. Yes, dude. Yes! Binked, banked, bonked! Let's fucking go! What is this? Anno. Anno.com. Cool vibes. You know, I like that movie. What's it called? I'm blanking on it. The one with Edward Norton in The Mask. What am I blanking? Kingdom of Heaven. Kingdom of Heaven is a movie I did enjoy. I'm a sucker for that kind of movie, even if it's not that good. I'm a sucker for movies with big, epic historical fights. Where that Hollywood goes all out and spends a fuck ton of money on practically getting a million extras and doing. Director's cut is good? Yeah, Kingdom of Heaven. I really liked it. Okay. The Tang. Oh, dude, I hate when they have a China one. It's just so difficult. Chinese history, the timing of it. It just, I can't. The Tang Dynasty reached its cultural peak under Emperor Xuanzong, as the capital Chang'an becomes the most cosmopolitan city in the world. I could not tell you. This could, for me, be fucking. I mean, I'd have to know the Tang Dynasty, and I just don't. Couldn't give you a time frame. I'm gonna guess between negative 1,000 and positive 1,000. I think I'm right on this. Look, China had a pretty good game going for all of this period, economically. Really, until they met Europeans, things were kind of cooking. They had hegemony in Asia. So I would have to, I'll say like 400, bro. I'll say like 400. 700. The Tang Dynasty was the Rome of Asia. Maybe Rome was the Tang Dynasty of Europe. Not bad. What do we get? All in. Let's see your results. Sharp Historian. First one really where I cooked it. I should have thought about that more. Fun though. I'm the Tang Dynasty of Twitch chat. In what way would you say that's true? In what way are you the Tang Dynasty of? Oh, catfishing! You had me. You've cooked me. You've hooked me in like a catfish. You've catfished me. How do I do the latest one? Catfishing. Play today. Okay. Catfishing. Guess the article from its categories: Dragon Slayers, English mythology, fictional Vikings, Geats, heroes, and what is this like? Thor? Thor would be a Viking. He's a male character in literature. He's a mythological king. Odin. Beowulf. Well, there you go. Is what it is. Activision Blizzard franchises, esports games, fiction about artificial intelligence. Wait. This is Overwatch. But it's about the United Nations? This is Overwatch, right? Okay. That's kind of a weird set of topics in a way. But okay, Overwatch. Avengers characters created by Jack Kirby by Stan Lee about married people. Is this WandaVision? Fictional quartet. Oh, this is Fantastic Four. Yes! I am invincible! Kind of dressed like Boris today. Anybody want to Goldeneye? 20th century in Derry. 20th century mass murders in Northern Ireland. 1970s in County Londonderry. MASH? What the hell is this? Some kind of mass shooting in the UK and Ireland. Is this an IRA thing? Is this what Up the Raw is referencing? During the, I like that they call it the Troubles. That's such a British thing. That's such a British euphemism for like this open era of violence. It was the Troubles. I couldn't tell you what this was called. I really don't know. I'm sure it has a name. I'm quite sure it has a name because there's an answer to this question. But for me to answer it for you would be quite difficult. I would have to, I think any answer I give will be too wrong. So let's Bloody Sunday! Sunday, Bloody Sunday, you too about this. I've read about this. Oh, I could have answered that. I actually just I didn't believe in myself. Sunday, Bloody Sunday. I had a little bit of a YouTube phase, very briefly, in like high school or something. I don't know. I thought it was cool, and I listened to a bunch of YouTube albums. Oh, U2, very nice. +2, +2, +2, +2, +2. Divination software and games. Hasbro products. Cardicist spiritism. Magic tricks. This is a Ouija board? Ouija board. I don't think I spelled that right. Yes, I did. Thank you. 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 A Luigi board. That would be better. A Luigi board tells you whether or not to be scared. Cool. Got that one. Nice. Ecology of the Sierra Nevada. Mediterranean forests, woodlands, and scrubs. Natural history of the California Coast Ranges. Natural history of the Peninsula Ranges. Okay. This is a plant community. Wildfire ecology? I don't know what it's really referencing is the problem. What does this mean? Is this like a specific forest? Or is this I guess I'm confused. I bet Ari would know this. Ari! Babe! I wanted to get the wife bonus. What forest would this be? Probably just had a fire. I mean, the problem is, if it was the wildfire I'm thinking of, it should have a category that says fire started by streamer Squeaks in order to stop Atrioc from winning the head-to-head get-to-work showdown. Like, and it doesn't have that, so I'm a little bit confused. Ari! All right. Chop her off. Okay. Top 10 smoke spots. You thought Aiden started it? No, it was Squeaks, bro. Maybe Aiden was his, like, bag boy. Maybe, like, Aiden was his minion. Probably dressed in a minion outfit. 11th century establishments in Italy. 1088 establishments in Europe. Educational institutions established in the 11th century. Medical schools in Italy. Medieval European university. Okay, what's an Italian university that's insanely old? Milan? University of Milan? I'm just going to say it. I can't think of another one. What's an Italian university that's insanely old? Is there like a Venice? Let's say university. Oh, Bologna? They made a university for fucking deli meat? What the hell is going on in Italy, dude? I'm a graduate. You stack your sandwich down. Proud graduate of the University of Bologna, dude. A sandwich artist. This is where Subway trains its best and brightest. 1850s in the environment, 1854 nonfiction books, books about spirituality, books by Henry David Thoreau, environmental nonfiction books, political books. Oh, I'm definitely going to know this once I see it. But 1850s in the environment, environmental nonfiction. Is this like, oh my goodness, this is like very famous. We probably had to read this in school, dude. This is a very famous book. and I don't know it off the top of my fucking head. Dude, why do I keep thinking? I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I'll just look at it. I gotta go fast in this. Walden. Dude, I kept thinking Wanderlust. In my mind, I got W. I kept thinking Wanderlust, and I couldn't. I was like, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. 2000s fads and trends. I grew up through this. 2000s in California, culture in the San Francisco Bay Area. Hazardous motor vehicle activities, organized crime activity. Now, what the hell is this? A fad and trend in the early 2000s in the SF Bay Area. I was going to say like skateboarding or something, which was a big trend in the 2000s and certainly in California. But this is organized crime? Maybe tagging? But that doesn't do with the motor vehicle. Is it racing? Oh, it's probably like racing, street racing. Fucking ghost riding? Oh, ghost riding the whip, dude. Shit, hell yeah. Bring this back, Gen Z. Bring this shit back. Ghost ride the whip. I would not have got that. Esoteric schools of thought, esotericism, Islamic mysticism, Islamic terminology, monotheism, Sunni Islam. I think I got this one, but I'll think about it a little bit longer. I think I nailed this one, obviously, but I'll just give it a little more thought. Let me just zone in here for a second. I don't know what this actually is. I'll just take my guess. Sufism. Sufi Islam. Interesting. Results 3 out of 10. I got the gaming ones and the fucking nerd ones. I got the fucking chungus nerd ones, dude. But 3 out of 10 is a pretty normal score. Due day 765. Okay. Okay. Fuck it. Why? Is it going to have like glizzy or something? Is that what you're trying to get me to do? 765. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm gonna do, we just did it. We got to do a different one. We got to do a different one. That could be stuck here forever, bro. Do you really think we would go that low? Yes, dude. I remember when the Wordle was like coffee or something for that day, and everybody fucking messaged me thinking it was the most clever thing ever. You got to do today's Wordle. Hey, Shark, you got to do today's Wordle. Wordle was so... I don't remember. It wasn't... It was like something. It was something H-Shark related. No Scrandle. No Scrandle. Wait, what about the Atriocal? Wonder if I could do that for today. This is truly a fast-growing daily game. A lot of people are playing this. It's really taking off. Atriocals, we have to arrange the Atrioc videos from oldest to newest. This is an insanely easy one, though. I'm going to nail it first try. This is brand new. This is very old. No, this is very old. I titled the... It's a video just called Shh. When the fuck did I upload this? What's it even about? It's this and this. This is perfect. Yeah, I nailed it. But what the hell is this video? 2020. We have to watch it. Wait, we have to watch it. We have to see what I was fucking cooking. Dude, if you Google Atrioc, you don't even get it. It doesn't even show up. YouTube Atrioc. And then we look up shush. Dude, I can't find it. Wait, I have to go to oldest? Oldest? 2020? I'm scrolling. Dude, when did I upload this? Okay. Mango! Mango, where are you, Mango? Chat, where are team, where are you? Cutie! This is us playing, this is, what game is this? This is the Atrioc angle. Actually, banger vid. No, it wasn't a banger vid, but there was one funny part. I think it's like right here. Marco. Relax. That's it? Okay, never mind. That's not it. Yeah, it was the game where if your mic is always on and if it's too loud, the monster kills you. I remember that. That was pretty fun. And I just called it Shh, which is actually a pretty clever title when you think about it. It got a whopping 60,000 views, if you can believe it. How about that, baby? Holy, we were cooking. W motion. W fucking motion. That's a 1 out of 10. Bro, I already tried this fucking game. And I'm bad at it. And I'll admit that. I can't even do easy. I can't even do easy. I can't even do easy. Play the daily. Green. Green. It's like a lime green. Oh, not bad. I'm actually goated. I'm actually goated. Green giant. Wait a minute. Okay, this is like a dark green. This is like a shamrock almost. Like a Celtic shamrock. Like this. Holy cooking! Wait a minute. Okay, wait. This is like a deep, dark olive green. I was way off. Fuck me. Your visual cortex just flexed. Thanks for being nice, but that wasn't that good. I was a little too. This is not even. Yeah, I was bad. Okay, this one is a gray. Hey, it's like this is like whenever it's Sunday night and you have shit due tomorrow. This is what life feels like. Like just an empty, soulless gray. Like this. But it's deeper. Like this. What the fuck? That wasn't gray at all. That was diarrhea green. Wait, how did I get that so wrong? It looks green right now. It looked so gray to me before. I didn't have a stroke. Dude, I don't know. I'm not green colorblind because I can see the difference. I don't have CTE, bro. Although you do get that in streaming. It's one of the hardest jobs, harder than football player. I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, one more. We can redeem myself right now. We're gonna redeem myself right now. This is like a yellow. No, it's not yellow. It's not yellow. It's like a. No, it's not yellow. No, it's like a light gray, but like a yellowish light gray. Dude, now I'm way off. It's like this. Oh, fuck me, dude. It was more yellow than I thought. Or like, it's like a twinged. It's like a gray. Okay. Okay. That's backrooms yellow. That's a good word for it. It's backrooms yellow. Listen, 39.88 out of 50 rounds up to perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. We can all agree that I did a very good job. The one with the logos? What's that? Is Logo Duel? I just Googled it. Is that a real thing? Logo Duel. One famous logo? Logo Duel's shut down. Dude, I thought this game would be fun, close word, but it ends up being such a fucking, like, how to cheese the AI behind it. Oh, what is this one? Logo match? A little marketer? Logo match. Coloruno. Okay. Play the logo game. Okay. Wait, what is this? This looks interesting. Play the logo game. Logo color game. Tune a famous brand mark from memory. Watch the logo change live and lock the closest color. This sounds interesting. Okay. What is the color of this part from the DHL logo? What do they mean, this part? Oh. Well, I don't know. Let me tell you something. It looks kind of... I'm just doing Lakers colors. Fuck me. I'm just looking for a new home. Bob Iger took mine. Can I be a DHL fan? Fuck, dude. It looks kind of good. I like the sound it makes, too. To be honest, bro, am I fucking crazy? Or is this shit just black? It's red. It's just red. What is DHL? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. What is DHL? Let's look it up. DHL. You guys can come up with one funny name? That's hella lit. You couldn't do that's hella lit? Fucking W, dude. Fucking W. Wait, is there more? I'll do it again. That's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Kind of fun. Where did it go? Where'd it go? What was it called? Logo card game? Okay, here it is. Okay. Next one. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. That's an iconic red. Well, that might be it. That might be it. I might have just banked it. Matches the roof. That's why you can always tell when a Pizza Hut's gone out of business, because the business still has the same fucking style roof. I'm going to go with this. That's not bad. It's not bad. They make the red pop a little bit more. But I think the deeper red looks better. Give me on the... All right, Venmo. It's like a blue. Like this. I think that's Venmo. A little off. So it's just brighter. I'm just doing everything darker. What's going on, bro? Have some brightness in your life. VW. Okay. VW. Be the color of the fucking smog they secretly emit. Not pure black, I guess. Is it? What is the VW color in? Damn, why am I... Just look at this. Just look at this. Come on now. What of these speaks to me? Which of these speaks to me? Dude, honestly, none of them. feel like if you have a logo mark like this, you'd want it in black. I couldn't imagine making this a fucking Technicolor. Maybe gray. That was way off. Deep blue. Deep blue. All right. Monster Energy. Okay. That's green. That is green for the monster, dude. And you know what? Let's go a little brighter than usual. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like more yellow green. Okay. 31. Not particularly good, honestly. Green Giant. I'm sure, chat, you've drank enough monsters. Need more Shrek. I thought it was gray. Oh, what about a song guessing one? Those are always fun. What about a song guessing one? Bandle, for example. I thought you were a marketer. Yeah, the number one thing they had me do in marketing at NVIDIA is they would bring up other companies' logos and they would desaturate them and say, guess the right color. It was most of my job. I think I'm just a little out of practice, but I used to do that 24/7 for NVIDIA. It was like the vast majority of what the job is. Okay, Bandle.app. Daily Bandle. Let's see what we got. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay. It's got a vibe to it, huh? 2011, 600 million views. Very hard. This is a very hard par 5. Okay. Dance. Give me an next one. Maybe European. Okay. It's not kicking for me. What is this? Kind of fox. I kind of like it. And the guy who betrayed her to Judas, she's kind of like Christ-like. What is this? Sentimuth? One topic, a hidden top 100. Guess the answers closest to number 100. That sounds interesting. Wait, top 100 most common birthdays? I have to pick the 100th most common birthday. This is so stupid. This is such a tough game. This would be interesting enough to pick the most common because you could try to like pick 9 months after the Valentine's Day. Like the 100th most common. There's only 365 days. I'm gonna guess. You know what? I'm gonna guess my birthday and see if that is close. April 19th. Not in top 100. I have a rare birthday. Okay, what about like March 3rd? Okay, this is stupid. This game sucks. September 9th. September 11th. Deep cut! Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. Holy, thanks for the gifties. Holy shit, deep cut. Okay, well then, September 12th. Got to be even worse. This game is stupid. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. September 12th is the 3rd most common birthday of all time, but 11th is insanely rare. They hold the baby so they're not born on 9/11. I don't know then, dude. Fucking Well, okay, maybe people really don't want to be born on what's like an auspicious day other than 9/11, December 25th. Did you meet? Why are they saying different days? December 25. What is this fuck ass game, bro? What is this fuck ass game? It's a real date. This is stupid. I scored better than 20 original players. Okay. What is the rarest find? July 19th for 80. This is so stupid. Someone fucking mocked this up in Claude in an hour, and this is not. This is the dumbest vibe coded fucking game I've been linked. Contexto.me. What's that? Contexto.me. Find it. No. Dude, I've tried this. The secret word one. The problem is it's like dumb. It's like the AI is not good about it. Like if I do the word dishwasher, it's very far. So I'll do airplane. That's closer. I'll do city. Closer. I'll do bus. Farther. I'll do town. Farther. I'll do skyscraper. Oh, I'll do like it's just I don't like it. That could be here for fucking ever. It's red, blue, green. Oh, green and city. That means you know it's got to be money. Okay? Green city money, Wall Street. Oh. Finance. Okay. Wait a minute. Up my alley. Stocks. Nope. Financial. Stupid. Bank. Nope. Bitcoin. Don't know this word? But I'm not gonna make it. Debt. Not debt. Finance. Suit. Like what else would you think of? Broker. I'm just trying your guys'. Government. Okay. Government, finance, taxes, interest. Oh, interesting. Interest. I'm interested in that. Yen. Currency. Interest, finance, banking is a little bit closer. Interesting. Loan. Nope, very far. Investment. Very far. Mortgage. Hobby. Percent. Gain. Return. Savings. Capital. I'm trying everything. Payment. Enterprise. Business. Okay, business. Interest. We're in there. We're in the alley. Big A. Federal market, commerce, Kalshi, bonds. Nope. I did stocks. Capital. Already guessed. Yeah, we did that. Trade. Paper. Paper? Is it paper money? Paper money. Paper? Wait, tree. Nope. Paper. It's paper. Paper mill. Wait, what the fuck? Paper. Right there. Note. Cash. Note. Dill pickle. What? Check. Bill. Printer. Pen. Mario. Fiat. Dollar. Paycheck. Dinero. You guys are just saying. You think the word was dinero? 5 away from paper. Mint. Bonds. News. Oh, news. Newspaper. Newspaper. Press. Oh, it's like a journalist. Journalism. Okay. News, press, paper, ink. Publish. Publish! Book! Oh, book. Publish. Writer. Author. Oh, editor. Magazine. Story. Article. Publish article. Publish article, paper, magazine. We're so close. Listicle. List. Right. Tabloid. Editorial. Column. Times. Newspaper. Where did that think? Report. Reporting. Reporter. Publisher. Word. Letter. Diary. Journal. Yeah! Wow, a million monkeys can eventually guess. Let's go! We did it, Reddit! Let's fucking go! Journal. How is that close to almost anything that we said? We fucking did it! Like framed, but for games. What's this? Guess the game. Oh, interesting. Guess the game. Animal Crossing. New Leaf. Nope. Nope. What is this game? Civ. No, it's not Civ, obviously, because the house. It looks kind of. It looks kind of like the game Sid Meier's Pirates. Pirates. Oh, this is definitely Animal Crossing. wait, right? Wait, that's seeds and turns right now. This is Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon, the Animal Crossing of its day. This is Harvest Moon. Dude, I can't pick which one, right? Come on. Harvest Moon for girls? There's a game called Harvest Moon for girls? So these are all for men only, huh? Sounds about right. That sounds about right. I don't know. Wait a minute. This is what the fuck is this game? who is this? Wait, what game is this? What game is this? Is this like what was it like eyes? It was like a Korean game or something that came out recently that was like the eyes. What was it called? Izod or something? X. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. I don't think I'm gonna know this. Coral Island. Oh, fuck me. No shot. Break. There's a bit of a Gus Fring vibe. Breaking Bad, The Farm, the game. All right. Well, I wouldn't have got that. Coral Island. Well, guess the logo. Hitachi. Banger. Guess the audio.
Made this. 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 Things that.
Oh, that's obviously set fire to the rain, right? Set fire to the rain. Am I wrong? Or I got it right? Wait, really? What?
Made the things that I will do. There's a fire.
Isn't that, am I right? Oh, it's Rolling in the Deep. You're right. It's Rolling in the Deep. Okay, yeah. Rolling in the Deep. Rolling in. Good song. Good song. Kind of, they're very similar songs then, right? Am I crazy? All right. That didn't work. Sorry, VOD watchers. You missed a really incredible analysis. A daily about a horse? What is 4nums.com? No, I'm not interested in that. If you think those songs sound familiar, listen to this. What's this? The Gen Alpha Melody. The Gen Alpha Melody.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now?
Do you guys think Rose and Bruno Mars are real friends? Or do you think they just collabed for like the charts? I think I don't want to be parasocial. I just like, are they like best friends off camera, do you think? Because like I hope so. Like they look so happy and like they're having so much fun. And when I watch the music video, it makes me smile. So I just hope they're like friends forever.
Baby, don't you need me like I need you now?
Do you ever feel like a misfit? Everything inside you is dark and twisted.
Each day goes by and each night I cry. Somebody saw you with her last night. Nobody said that it would last forever. That doesn't mean we didn't try. You'll get there. Give me a call if you ever get lonely. I'll be like one of you girls when you hold me.
I think we could do it if we tried. For me to say, you're mine.
Easy to say, easy to do, but it's not easy. Well, maybe for you.
I hope it's romantic all my life. Surrounded by couples all the time.
Is this whole video just this though? Or is he gonna explain it? Okay.
So okay, so what's going on here? Are they all copying the same melody? Might just be a coincidence.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, da 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 da. I've always been told one day I'll find
There's a guy,
somebody.
dude. It's kind of crazy. Tiesto's still kicking, huh? Because there was a guy I knew in college who was the world's most massive Tiesto fan, and he spent all his money on Tiesto tickets. And he kept talking about how Tiesto's the best fucking artist that's ever touched the face of music. This is not Stans, but this is just a guy that really, really, really fucking loved Tiesto. And I remember listening to some of his songs. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Who changes my mind?
All right, I get the point, but you know, it's only pop music. It's not even like real music.
Okay. On video.
Okay, but you know, they're all in English. All those songs, they're all in English.
Damn, it's worldwide. It's the type of shit Aiden puts on to play Counter-Strike and go fucking like 2 and 12. And then go home angry. While fucking employees are working all around him. And he's their boss.
Okay, that's weird, but You know, it's only
It's a pop and melody. Here's the thing I don't understand. I'm no musician, so please, I have no idea. I'm dumb as shit. In my mind, this would be like very, because it looks so simple, right? Isn't it just like a natural thing that you'd gravitate towards? It seems like maybe it could be copied, but isn't it?
And they floated in on the jasmine wind. Gultum and Omar Sharif.
I've named this melody the Gen Alpha melody, referring to the time period most of these songs were released. But why is this interesting? The world of music is built upon inspiration and melodic and harmonic norms, so being inspired is inevitable.
Sure, yeah.
This is seen throughout history in chord progressions such as the 1-4-5s of blues or the 2-5-1s of jazz, or the axis of awesome progression in pop music. It's also seen in different production techniques such as the use of sampling, jazz and soul, and hip-hop, or the heavy use of chorus in the 80s. This is why we call things cliches, because our ideas inspire each other.
Sure.
But the Gen Alpha melody is different, and that's because it's a fully fledged melody being copied. This means it's a very specific melody, and a melody that could have easily been a victim of copyright. What makes this so interesting is that I've never seen a specific melody come even close to being as used in popular music.
Okay.
The only ones I can think of are melody writing techniques such as one-note melodies like the supertonic melody, which Andrew Huang made a video on, or like the triplet flow of trap music. But the Gen Alpha melody is a bit too
That was a good era.
specific. A hypothetical comparison would be if the riff or the melody to Seven Nation Army was copied 100 times and no royalties were being
Iconic.
paid to the White Stripes. But what makes this melody so specific? Here's how it works. Alright, so the melody is made up of 4 notes split into 2 phrases. It starts on the 4th degree and is then followed by the note a tritone below, which is the 7th.
Of
Next
course,
up
a
is the
tritone.
second phrase, which begins on the 3rd, and then jumps down a 5th.
And a
to the
fifth. I was going to
6th
say that.
degree.
And then the sixth. Yep. 100%.
If that didn't make sense, I was just naming the different degrees of the
If it
major
doesn't make
scale.
sense, Chad, he's just naming the different degrees of the major scale, if that clears it up for you. Like for us music heads,
As opposed to
we
just
get
the
it,
names
but
of the keys, because
that-
the melody isn't always in C major, and the notes are therefore not always F, B, E, A. Make sense? Great. Also, not all melodies, including that specific series of tones, are the Gen Alpha melody. For example, last year I tried going viral by jumping on the trend with this composition, but it didn't really work out. What constitutes the Gen
Okay.
Alpha melody is therefore that these 4 notes are the pillars of the melody, which means all other tones revolve around these because they're landing on strong beats or the melodic phrase ends on them.
sure. Do you guys think music is something people practice and get better at, or is just something that like this guy just touches his hand to the keyboard and it happens naturally? And like you shouldn't even try. I think it's like a vibes based thing. He just kind of did like that. Okay. It's a lottery. That makes sense.
The reason I think this is such a widely copied melody is because it's a prime
Do you
example.
think it's kind of like, and this is an example we'll get. Do you think it's kind of like the world of parkour civilization, where certain people are picked at birth to be in certain positions, like right when they spawn? And do you think it's kind of like that, and then they have the musical talent?
Example of a good melody. And good melody is obviously subjective when talking music, but at least in traditional terms. Melodies in classical music are built up by questions and answers. And it might seem a bit weird to call a melody a question, but I never really asked for your opinion, did I? Another way to phrase it is as dissonance and consonance, which is basically what all music is built up on. You can hear the
For
first
sure.
phrase is setting up to something,
Always been more of a dissonance guy than a.
but you can't really just end a phrase there. And to that question we get an answer, but it's sort of inconclusive. It's not really, the answer you wanted.
Sure.
So it's followed by another question. and then you finally get the answer you wanted.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
It feels consonant, or it's a nice feeling ending on this tone.
I mean, he's right, but like,
There are obviously some small deviations with the different examples, but all the melodies all share this characteristic framework, those four pillars. In conclusion, it's a great sounding melody by itself and has this bittersweet quality, which also makes sense given that heartbreak or melancholia is one of the most common lyrical themes in all of music. Like nearly all of the uses of Gen Alpha
sure.
melody have lyrics that are about heartbreak
That's like most
or
songs in general.
melancholia in some
About
shape or
heartbreak
form.
or love
All
or-
the examples I've shown follow this formula with the four pillars, but there are hundreds more examples out there. Here are a few more.
You know, the Beatles fucking farted out 600 songs about how they loved some girl, there was love or heartbreak. But they only had the boldness one time to do a song about how much they hate paying taxes. Okay? That was based. They had one song about how much it fucking sucks to pay taxes when you're rich in England. And they did almost no other songs about serious shit, okay?
When finding these examples, I stumbled upon hundreds of examples of songs that sounded
Some about
alike
submarine?
from
Yeah, there's some songs about
different
submarines.
users on YouTube, Reddit,
Doing
or
acid.
TikTok. And some come close, but not quite to being the exact melody. And that's because they only contained at least two of the aforementioned pillars of the Gen Alpha melody. For example, I've seen Lady Gaga mentioned several times on posts on this subject. You probably recognize this melody. The difference here is that the last pillar ends on the third instead of the
Ah,
sixth,
yes, Judas.
which means it only has three pillars instead of four.
Ah, yes,
Here's some other
Judas.
examples
I'm
of
something of a
outliers
Gaga
of the Gen
expert.
Alpha melody.
I've been thinking about it lately. Does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes.
This kind of reminds me of, not that he's not right with these, but you know when they do those lyrics explained videos and they show like the person rapping and it scrolls through the lyrics and they start highlighting all different parts? It's like, does anyone actually check if those pilots that are highlighted are actually rhyming? Like they just highlight everything. By the end of it, it's like 500 different colors. And it's like, I feel like it's just vibed. Is it really accurate?
Like a white Mercedes, always been riding too fast. I don't need honesty, baby. Like you love me, like you love me.
Most of these definitely have the same vibe and sort of the same structure, but I wouldn't categorize them as using the Gen Alpha melody. It's just sort of the same vibe. There are many examples of this, but here are a few more. Alright, so I want to make it very clear that this is in no way an attempt to
Judas
bash
was
any of
on
these
there.
artists or to claim lack of originality of any of these songs. All of them have these different features that make
can't
them
believe
original
Gaga stole
other
the
than
melody
the
for
melody,
Judas.
whether that being the harmony, lyrics, groove, or production. But again, this doesn't really seem like a coincidence, so it still begs the question.
Why is nobody getting sued?
Lawsuits in music are always a popular topic because nobody wants to see anybody take credit for somebody else's work. And on the flip side, nobody wants to
Am
see
I gonna guess what happens here? Is it like this melody is not copyright, and so that everyone uses it more often because they don't have to deal with any like melody lawsuits? Because I assume there's so many melodies that have been used that you're almost assuredly stepping on someone's toes and could get sued. Is that
somebody get wrongly accused of stealing when they aren't. In broad terms, the way it works is that if you make a song with a melody from another song or very similar to another song and get sued, a court decides whether or not you have to give songwriting credit to the original songwriters, which is a cut that varies. The metrics which the verdict is based upon can, for example, be the aforementioned pillars of the Gen Alpha melody. Some popular examples of songs that had to pay the original songwriters for copying include Stay With Me by Sam Smith and I Won't Back Down by John Petty.
Back down.
Creep by Radiohead.
Couldn't look you in the eye.
And The Air That I Breathe by The Hollies.
Okay.
My Sweet Lord by George Harrison.
Oh,
And He's So Fine by The Chiffons.
yeah. So these all had
Even
to
though
pay?
Radiohead, Sam Smith, and George Harrison had to give songwriting credits to the original songwriters, I don't think those examples come anywhere near to being as similar as the hundreds of uses of the Gen Alpha melody. And that's because the Gen Alpha melody is a case of what's called interpolation. And interpolation involves taking part of an existing musical work as opposed to a sound recording and incorporating it into a new work. This means it's not sampling, but rather a copy of the melody. Some artists do this consciously, like Ride Round by Flowrider, being an interpolation
peak of music.
Spin Me Round by Dead or Alive.
Right Round
Or
by
Seven Rings by
Flowrider was the
Ariana
peak of
Grande,
music.
being an interpolation of my favorite things from Sound of Music. This is what a lot of EDM artists do, because they know the popularity and recognition of the melody will make it easily digestible, which is great solely from a financial standpoint, because it'll get more streams, and the cut you have to give to the songwriters is made up for by the recognition,
Yeah, it makes
and
sense.
therefore more streams than if it had another melody. Some also do this subconsciously, meaning they probably weren't aware that they were stealing. Artists like Ed Sheeran and Oasis have been accused of this several times. Either way, they have to pay a huge cut to the original songwriters if the songs are not in the public domain.
Okay.
A counter-argument to plagiarism in music is that there are only 7 notes to choose from. But that argument falls short because there are endless possibilities when it comes to even the major scale and a 4-bar phrase. Look
Okay.
up pandiatonicism, for example.
Yeah, but there's got to be fewer good ones.
In pop music, what happens is that once you're confined to having it sound easily listenable, it narrows the options down significantly, since common chord progressions and pop formulas are the norm. This is why I don't think most of the songwriters of songs with the Gen Alpha melody made a conscious decision to steal or interpolate, but rather just fiddled around with the melody to a very common chord progression and subconsciously heard what sounds good from their past listening experiences. Okay, so everybody's copying everybody, and they are basically doing an interpolation of this melody. That's fine. But who made the melody? Who gets the money?
Okay, big question.
Clairo is a name that pops up a lot because Sophia was such a big hit, and most of the examples of the Gen Alpha melody come from 2020 and onwards. She's also a very respected artist, so nobody really sees her as unoriginal. But she didn't write the melody, because I can find several other examples from before 2019
Okay,
with
so
the
who
exact
did?
same melody. All the
Now you're
cases from
stretching it out, bro.
2010s lead back to Lady Gaga, which I mentioned used a variation of the Gen Alpha melody. But this is still not the bottom of this rabbit hole, because through this extensive research, all clues lead back to one person and a song released in 2004, which is the oldest
Okay.
use of this melody I could find.
Okay, wow. You cooked. I don't know her, but you cooked. But I do remember the things that came from 2004 where I was like humming this melody and I was hanging out with this woman. I think her name was Anastasia. And it sounded very similar to this. I don't want to say I'm owed anything, but I do remember like I was humming and she was like, write that down. You remember that, right?
Oh, and just on an ending note, there's this obscure Scouse band who used it, but they probably didn't influence anybody.
How about this song, bro? How about real music for fucking once? This melody can't be copyrighted because it's 100% original.
Tuesday. I'm laying in bed right now and I got my worm in my hand.
Everywhere I go, ice cold, RAV4 with the rims
Oh,
gold.
some real fucking music.
Moving like Los,
Yes.
coast to coast, peptides in my cup. Man, Lacey, shut up. That's my boy
This
Face
sample
Lace.
was awesome. You think this is a sample? Slime cooked this up with his bare hands. These are his friends.
Formerly known as. Now we on some core shit. We running them porn ads. DHT can't stop me. Bald as hell.
It's was muting all the VODs. Like well beyond the length of the track. So I was requested to not use it. I think by dude, is nobody else pissed off by this? Does nobody else open up YouTube and just feel like, God, this fucking sucks when they see one of these videos with the fucking 6 circles and it's all 100% AI generated and it has 500,000 views? There's so many of these 6 circle videos. There's so fucking many. They have them for every topic in history and finance and music and everything. And they're all AI generated and they're all fucking popping off. It's annoying. I see them for league lore. Yeah. Yep. Wait, dude, watching this fucking music video has given me a weird recommended. I got ages 1 through 90 song quiz. I got some weird stuff in here. There's also a great genre on YouTube of you can do this with either black or white people. Usually this works, but generally it's like a black guy reacting to some famous white guy's music, like Eminem or something, and then they go, "His writing is this fire," and it's like them. They just basically glaze it for 10 minutes, and then all the comments are like, "Yeah, you fucking get it." Or it can be like an older white guy, but then they're usually reviewing like Kendrick or something or J. Cole, and then they go like, "Wow, I usually listen to rock music, but this is really good." And that shit also goes viral. Boost the content funnel? Yeah, I guess. Or American during European country, or a European doing American country. Basically, people just want to be validated in their choices. So you need someone with like whatever they think has credibility to also agree with them. And then they watch it and they feel good about what they like. Society yearns to be validated, but other cultures agree. Metalhead reacts to "Fuck It, I'm Bald" by Kelby May. Now that I would have to see, you know? When are you starting the Champions grind? I think relatively soon. I'm going to start doing a little bit of Champions on stream. Don't cheapen it. I like validation. I won't cheapen it. Everyone likes it. Nightfly, thank you for the 19 months. Hey, thanks for that sub study, by the way. Damn, big sub day. Thank you. Good short document from the ABC. Anybody got any recommendations? I mean, it is Get Smarter Saturday after all. We've only watched one video, but we did get smarter with, this is not a short documentary. You link me a long video. We could watch something hella interesting. That's for fucking sure. There's a new Japan analysis. Dude, I feel like, okay, it's crazy. I almost want to talk about America. I realize that all I've been covering lately is like stock market crash in Korea, stuff going on in China, Japanese yen. I've been like pivoted to East Asia coverage. I got to talk about fucking America, dude. US or even Europe. White guy reacts to Asian finance. That's how I would have did it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's not so important. No, it is important, and you didn't miss it. It was huge. The problem with covering this particular story is that it's one of those stories where it's like, oh, this just sucks. Here's the news. Trump is corrupt. And it's like, at this point, saying it again doesn't change anyone's mind. So you really need an angle. You need like an angle. Like otherwise, like there's nothing. I get no joy out of being like, oh my God, did you guys see that Trump did this corrupt thing? I'm beginning to think he might be kind of corrupt. Guys, I'm starting to think, I know this is going to be heterodox here, but I think it might be he's a corrupt guy. Like he's trying to enrich himself and protect himself from any sort of legal punishment. And I just don't think there's anything shocking about that. So I didn't want to talk about it. But it is a big deal. I mean, if you guys don't know, they're basically not only stopping collection of data on who owns shell corporations, but they're having them scrub all the data and delete it. So in the future, nobody can find out who the actual beneficiary is of these webs of shell corps. It's crazy. It's insane. Like even beyond him. There's no good reason to do this. There is no good reason to do this. It's fucking crazy. But like, listen to me say that. What's the funny joke and how do I end it? Do you know what I'm saying? Who cares? Like, nobody who's, I just don't believe there's a person who's like, you know what? That's the last straw for me. We're so far beyond last straws, bro. You read the physical FT or articles on the website? I don't know if there's a question you generally care about. The answer is I read both, but I read physical FT in the morning at a cafe. It's my daily habit. I go to the cafe, I walk my dog, and I read the physical FT, and it kind of like gives me a good high-level understanding of some of the big stories, and then I can dive deeper on things I'm interested in when I'm at home. It's my normal process. And then what I do is I open PowerPoint, and I make blank-ass slides with just drawn text on them. And I go like graph here, or I go like funny image here, or I go like whatever. And I just like kind of get the gist of what I want, and then I fill it out later. But realistically, I don't fill it out later because filling it out later is a huge pain in the ass. So what I do is I have fucking a lot of outline slides, and then I fucking don't. Claude does the rest. I will never and have never used Claude to make a slide in my goddamn. I did make some images sometimes, but I use Grok. I use Grok, bro. And also, I think I gotta say this because I feel like it's like a last fucking chopper out of Nom. I feel like nobody does this anymore. That's not even planned. By virtue of how I do this, I have no teleprompter and I have no script. Okay? When you open the PowerPoint, there is no fucking script. It's 121 slides of this. I just know what I'm gonna say. Like I know the points I'm trying to make, but there is no script. So you can't chat GPT it. It is me just learning about something and then presenting it. Real Talk, the shirt is ripped. Hey, thank you, bro. I like this shirt. I do feel good in it. So no, you can, yeah. The reason I do this is because my editors keep trying to insider trade on Kalshi, the exact words I'm going to say. So I have to go unscripted to throw them off, or they'll get too rich and then they won't work for me anymore. Okay, Sorry. Let's open up GSSSaturday.com. Let's put in the name of the stream, and let's legitimately try to find an interesting video that we all want to watch. The science of fat. Bad driving has become normalized. Polymarket, but for racism. Why are Japanese gamers so opposed to piracy? I'm sorry. Beating every possible game of Pokemon Platinum at the same time? Garchomp 6-0 at SPL. Why the 2020s will be awful. Good prediction, Knowledge Husk. Good prediction. The biggest indie collapse you haven't heard of. The history of Hot Pockets. Operation Condor. The photo that killed the photo company. I like that. Title. Investigating the biggest scam in Pokemon. Everyone's seen this video, bro. It's 13 years old. People think the graph's like this, but actually, it's like this. This is 13 years ago, so not a date. Way bigger. The full history of Get to Work speedruns. Cinema. Rarest play we've watched this, I think. Operation Soda Steal. I got an Amish community hooked on weed. That sounds interesting, but I don't think we'll learn anything. Okay. This one's kind of hooking me, but I'm very put off by its title of the channel. Everything you buy is about to change. End of the barcode. 3 weeks ago, 1 million views. But it's from The Hustle. That makes me a little bit nervous. But we'll give it a shot. 12 minutes. Small investment.
This little symbol has been the same for 50 years, but it's about to disappear.
Whoa. Is any of my editors watching? Everybody is starting with this now, and we have to catch up, dude. I have to say something that's catchy, and then we have to go through either news headlines or clips. Okay? It's the fucking meta, and we're way off. Hey, just get to work.
I discovered this
You
completely
need a prop, dude. I'm actually getting cooked, dude. We got to do the fucking.
by accident while trying to get a barcode for a card game I created. I figured I'd go on.
And you have to fucking shill something else. Dude, this is the meta. You have to have a separate source of business that makes money, and you have to fit it into the content organically while you, God, it just makes me want to fucking buy an Enron hat. It just makes me want to buy this incredibly fresh and comfortable Enron hat to showcase how I feel about hilarious failed companies. But where could I even do that? I don't even know where I could do that. It's like, who would even sell an Enron hat? I guess maybe failedcos.co is what I heard. Check that out.
Line, buy a barcode, and be done. Instead, I found myself in the middle of a global transition affecting virtually every physical product sold today.
Okay.
GS1, a membership-based nonprofit that controls the standards for barcodes for the whole world.
Dude, no, listen, I'm not even, it's not about this guy. I just think it's so funny that everyone's doing this now, where you have to like, you have to print the thing and then show it and like stare at them. The prop game is getting crazy.
And all its major retailers is pushing for a first-of-its-kind global shift away from the old barcode and towards these. With Sunrise
I do think it was
2020
Johnny Harris that popularized this, right? And then there's like 7 people now who are all people he knows in real life that have started YouTube channels doing the same Johnny Harris style. One of them was the guy we watched, the China guy. There's a Johnny Harris like industrial complex. It's Vox. I guess it's just Vox Exodus. But we're at Vox. They don't make us do that.
7. By the end of that year, every major retailer's point of sale system is expected to be able to scan them. And every brand that wants to stay on shelves needs to be ready. What started as an attempt to buy my own barcode turned into a story about the unintentional consequences for every company that sells a
Yeah, you really notice that they cut the scene every 2 seconds. You are never looking at the same scene for more than 2 seconds.
physical product, and the industry hiding inside a 2-inch label that's suddenly getting a very unexpected boom. When I decided to sell my own card game, I knew I was going to need a barcode if I wanted to be able to ship my game through my own website.
Yeah.
I found cheap third-party barcodes being resold online and almost bought one until I noticed something.
What?
Every time I opened a major retailer's barcode requirements, I kept running into the same organization, GS1, which raises an obvious question. How did one organization become the gatekeeper for something used on billions of products? The answer starts with a common misconception that we have about barcodes. Most people assume a barcode identifies a specific item. It does, and it doesn't. Take these 2 packs of gum. Each one has a 1D barcode. These are different physical packs, but when scanned at a checkout counter, the register treats them exactly the same. That's why you can scan one pack 20 times instead of scanning each pack individually.
$1.99.
Self-checkout hack, by the way. You're welcome. A 1D barcode is like that friend who's great with general information but doesn't remember where you're from or your birthday. Wait, it's your birthday? Before barcodes, cashiers entered prices manually and inventory was counted by hand. Retailers desperately wanted a way to speed up this costly and often inaccurate process. Enter the barcode. In 1973, the grocery industry adopted the Universal Product Code, aka UPC, as a common standard. That same year, the Uniform Code Council, later renamed GS1, was created to manage the system.
They got some good
There
footage
are
of
global variations of codes, but we'll focus on the one used across North America for the majority of consumer goods. This one, the UPC. The following year, in 1974, a pack
What about
of
the one that's on
Wrigley's
Agent
Juicy Fruit
47's
gum
neck?
became the first product ever scanned with a UPC. Here's how it works. Think of GS1 like a passport office. Companies pay GS1 for a unique prefix, which is the first 6 numbers under the barcode, your passport.
Insane
GS1 records ownership in its database, allowing retailers to verify who owns it. With this passport, your products can travel to exotic destinations like Target and Costco. Over time, GS1 standards became the most widely used system of standards in the world. This gave GS1 an unusual amount of influence. In 2002, GS1 started billing existing members annual renewal fees they never agreed to, taking it from a one-time purchase to
I'm
a
noticing the thing that the song change on a new topic. These are all production notes. These are, I mean, they're not even
company
bad.
sued,
honestly.
and the dispute ended
so
in a
common.
$3.9 million settlement. But GS1 was still the only registry that major retailers were compelled to use. So, for decades, the system survived, until a problem hiding in plain sight became impossible to ignore. And that's not just unique to barcodes. When one organization controls an entire industry's infrastructure, the same pattern tends to repeat itself. Customer frustration, barriers to entry, and eventually an opportunity for whoever's paying attention. That's exactly the thing our team breaks.
The problem with this video is that there's not a chat in the corner saying glizzy and stupid questions while he's talking. Like, what's a barcode? Like, while he's explaining it. Like that, and that, I think it undermines my enjoyment of the video.
Down in this report on the 10 industries ripe for disruption in 2026. It covers not just what's broken in each industry, but gives you actual business ideas on how to act on it. You can grab it using the link below or scan the QR. The barcode can tell you this is an onion. What it can't tell you about most consumer products is which specific one you're holding or its point of origin. That limitation became a lot more important in 2021. That year, contaminated onions caused
an onion recall after a salmonella outbreak linked to nearly 900 reported illnesses and nearly 200 hospitalizations.
When it was all said and done, the outbreak would sicken more than one.
So I'm only 4 minutes into this 1-minute video, but is what we're saying in simple that we've had a barcode system for decades, but it doesn't contain enough data. They're going to do a new barcode system that also includes point of origin so that we can make sure that if some batch is spoiled, they can get rid of it. Is that the one sentence of this whole story? Okay, fucking sick. Awesome, but there's still 8 minutes left.
1,000 people across 39 states. Determining the source required traceback investigations across restaurants that led to a distributor in Idaho to a farm in New Mexico, to a single growing region, Chihuahua, Mexico. And it wasn't an isolated incident. In 2022, Abbott recalled nearly 15 million units of infant formula over contamination concerns. Months later, Jif recalled 12 million jars of peanut butter over a salmonella outbreak. That same year,
the FDA has recently published the final food traceability rule mandated by the Food Safety Modernization Act, or FSMA.
The rule required detailed record keeping on critical tracking events across the food supply chain. Consumers were changing too. In 2022, self-checkout accounted for between 29 and 55% of grocery transactions. Millions of products were now being scanned every day by software systems, making the barcode itself more important than ever. For the first time in 50 years, the retail industry needed a change. That's where 2D barcodes come in. In a single scan, a 2D barcode can identify the product, manufacturer, serial number, and even whether it's been recalled. It's like a friend that remembers your birthday, birthplace, favorite food, home address, pretty much every single thing about you. Great friend or a creep? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Pepsi's Starry Soda was one of the first major products to carry what GS1 intends to become the next generation of barcodes. The 2D code had the potential to solve a growing problem. The challenge was getting the entire retail system to change with it. GS1's answer to that challenge is what made things complicated for everyone, including me. All right, so back to me trying to get a barcode for my own product. I have my 1D code.
I'm gonna do this for a video. I'm gonna do this, bro. When I have something I want to say, I'm not gonna just say to the camera, I'm gonna go to my fridge and put a camera inside it and open it up and then say, and then the yen did what? And then we're gonna cut to the next scene. No, I'll fucking do it, bro. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll put a camera in the toilet and then I'll piss on it and then I'll flush while I'm talking. And that's when the yen started pissing down the drain. And then I'll piss all over the camera and then I'll hit the flush button and
code. I'm in the GS1 database.
Breaking
I'm
Bad
done.
shit.
Except I wasn't. Remember Sunrise 2027? GS1's roadmap for the barcode transition? While digging through the guidance, I found something nobody warned me about. Basically, until checkout systems catch up, products need to carry both barcodes. Traditional checkout scanners read barcodes by shooting a single laser across a line. Cut the lights. A 2D code is a grid. A laser can't read a grid. Scanning a 2D code requires a camera-based image hardware, like the one on your phone. Most retail checkout lanes don't have one yet. Until they do, the old barcode stays and the new barcode gets added. GS1's guidelines go even further. The 2D barcode needs to be within 50 millimeters of the existing barcode. To show you how much of a problem this could be, let's play fit 2 barcodes on one product. Cereal box? No problem. On my card game box? That's annoying, but manageable. But on a lip balm, vitamin bottle, or over-the-counter blister pack, 50 millimeters can be the entire label.
Like if you're looking at like a protein brand, like a bar, the design is a lot smaller, so you have to be strategic with what you're putting.
That's Luis Elduberto, founder of EVO Studio, a CPG design studio.
You have to be really strategic, like where it's going to be.
You always have an interview. They have an interview where they bring in somebody on the camera and the camera goes, basically it's what you said. And then it's just
and also like what information is going to potentially remove if you choose to put a QR code as well.
And the size requirement isn't arbitrary. The thing is, they have to be this big. And the reason is oddly specific. It all comes down to speed. 50 millimeters.
Does anyone want to act as my expert in a video? Maybe I kind of want to make a parody almost. I just need someone who I can call in and they can wear glasses and they have a fucking Zoom type background and they just go, so it's...
is the size needed to keep cashiers in self-checkout lanes moving 40 to 70 items per minute, the industry's target rate. Packaging designs aren't quick. The process is usually planned 12 to 18 months in advance. So why not just wait until after 2027 to redesign your packaging one time? Just plop the 2D code on there, remove the old barcode, and avoid the rush. I asked packaging strategist Nicole Light. She told me brands can wait, but most probably shouldn't. The brands that wait until 2027 risk falling behind the rest of the supply chain. Instead, companies should be using this time to get everything behind the scenes ready. Buying this barcode and getting both on my packaging was just my entry fee. The bigger shift and complicated part is what's inside the code itself. A case study by GS1 on a small beauty brand, Beach Body Butter, shows what the new codes actually require. A GS1 digital link, a web destination, and product information maintained by the brand, which in this case is just me. As much as I love my card game, I didn't get into this to become my own IT department. The new barcode is a link, and links need infrastructure. A Mexican brewery, Cerveza Charo, ran directly into this reality while rolling out their new 2D QR codes. Products sold in different countries often need different digital experiences behind the same physical code, meaning you need country-specific content for different destinations. That's not a packaging problem, that's a software problem. Which brings us back to what Nicole was saying about getting everything behind the scenes ready. Brands need time to build this software, or find someone to do it for them. Because once something becomes a software problem, you can expect someone to sell the solution. In 2025, Loftware acquired Blink, a cloud platform built specifically to manage dynamic product links at scale. And they weren't alone. One provider, digitallink.com, charged.
It's funny because like these are all the kind of businesses you don't hear about that make a fuck ton of money business to business, just handling some stupid problem for them and upcharging. This is all the. If you're trying to make real fucking money and you want to do entrepreneurial stuff, find something like this. Find some shit that solves one tiny ass problem for businesses. Sell that shit for a markup and
This is about $15 a month for 100 product links, around $200 a month for 10,000 links, and offers enterprise plans starting at roughly $3,000 a year. No, this is not an ad. I'm just doing research to let you guys know that this is a real thing out there.
Somebody said not X was well. I don't know. I think this is. Listen, I think this is a well-made video. I'm not even making fun of it. I just like these you can call them cliches, I guess, are just so prevalent in YouTube video essays now, and you can tell he was inspired by them all. So he's got all of them in one video.
Starts to make sense when you look at who's adopting the technology.
I think it's a real.
That same year, Digimarc announced one of the largest GS1 digital link deployments in the world. Unilever rolling out 2D barcodes across 45,000 SKUs, spanning brands like Dove, Vaseline, and Hellmann's. At that scale, the URL behind the product becomes almost as important as the product itself. What looks like a barcode upgrade is actually the creation of a new layer of infrastructure sitting underneath physical goods. Businesses can build and maintain that software themselves, or they can pay someone else to do it. Either way, an existing compliance and product data ecosystem just got a massive tailwind. So let's be clear about what's actually happening here. For businesses, the upgrade is genuinely better. For food safety alone, it's hard to argue with. But better and better for business are different things. While it presents an entirely new lane of marketing opportunities for large brands, it could mean a commitment to hosting costs behind thousands of SKUs. Remember, none of this is technically mandatory. GS1's guidance treats use of its standards and company prefixes as voluntary, not required. But Walmart scans, Costco scans, Target scans, and they all verify against the same database. Voluntary here seems to mean optional, as long as you don't want to sell at major retailers. We reached out to GS1 for comment, and as of making this video, they have not responded. GS1 once tried to turn barcodes into a recurring business. 25 years later, the barcode became one. Not through GS1 fees, but through the compliance ecosystem built around it. If you like finding opportunities hidden inside boring industries, remember to click the link for our free report on 10 industries ripe for disruption.
Okay. All right, The Hustle. Cool video. I learned a lot. More about editing than anything else, but I did. I saw a video that kind of replicated this on a much lower budget. It's funny, I'm really forward to. What's this? It's not short. It's a long way. I gotta pee. I gotta pee badly, and I think Ari's cooking, and I want to like get an ETA on her. Would you recommend the Hustle card game? Yeah, I would. After that video, I would. Like, really think about this. What do we want to watch next? What is gonna fucking cook our gourds? What's gonna get us Torqued. What is a great YouTube video? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Man, she's cooking something good. There's something good on the fucking fire, dude. Do you think he's going to bring us food? Chat, what do you want? I'll order you food. But you all have to agree on one type of food. If you all agree on like Indian food or pizza, or what, I'll buy it. But you have to all agree. If even one person doesn't agree, there's no food. Seems like there's some debate. It seems like there's some debate. I feel like we can't get a consensus. Whoa, this one seems interesting. Speaking of grocery stores, this one has 3.8 million views in a week. And it says America's largest grocery store should be out of business. Now that sounds interesting.
Something like the monorail.
And I like Morning Brew. Let's see what they got.
Bought that for $1, right?
Yeah, and I put like probably $2.5 million in it. Well, that's the kind of crazy shit I do.
Yeah, why?
Who is this guy?
This is Jungle Jim's International Market in Fairfield, Ohio, and I have no idea how it exists. And it's filled with all sorts of stuff you'll never find in any other grocery store.
Oh no. Big Costco's shutting this down, so I can't see. Jungle Gyms. Have you guys been there? I've never heard of this place.
Filled with all sorts of stuff you'll never find in any other grocery store.
It's an experience just walking through the aisle.
It's worth the trip. It is a trip.
It's family-owned, no investors, maximalist, run by a guy with a flip phone, Jim
amazing.
Bonaminio, who goes by Jungle.
People look at you and say, well, let me see, did you run the numbers? Did you go over this and go over that? I didn't go over shit. I never touched the computer. This place talks to me. Trying to justify this piece of shit business.
Grocery is notorious.
Wait, this guy's the go. This guy's the business go. Wait, wow, instantly likable. That's crazy. That's so hard to do.
Seriously, a brutal business. Margins are razor thin across the board. So let's go find out. What does it take to run the largest and weirdest grocery store in America? And how has this place not only managed to stay open, but thrive?
This reminds me of, this is going to be a weird tangent, but like, do you know how, does anyone here like a Smash Bros. Melee player? Anyone ever play that game? Or played any game that had a pre-online and post-online era? I'll explain it to you, all right? Smash Bros. Melee is a game that's played in person on Nintendo GameCube, and for the longest time in its competitive history, you couldn't play online. And so all these different regions developed their own styles of play. They had their own character tier list. They thought different characters were better. Some played more aggressive, some played more campy. And then when they'd meet up in these big national tournaments, it'd be like, holy fuck, their different styles are clashing. But then once online was added, Slippy, which is the online way of playing, the style of everyone homogenized because you could play with someone with low ping across the country, and the best thing was figured out, and it was kind of like homogenized. And I do think that there's something beautiful about avoiding that. And if you were to ban a company from extending past, like if McDonald's had to be, like if In-N-Out was only a thing in California and McDonald's was only a thing wherever it started, it would be so interesting. We'd have like different variations in all the different states and regions. It would be cool. But because there's an advantage to size, it like gets stamped out eventually. It'd be a little more, it'd be a little more adventurous to meet somewhere else. You really are against big business? I mean, I'm pro business, but I do think at a certain scale, it's negative. Yeah, I'm like the curse of size is what I said yesterday. I'm against any institution being too big because it always gets abused. But that's not even what I'm talking about here. I don't think homogenization is abuse. People choose these things voluntarily. People travel to different states and they go to McDonald's. I think it's more of like when they're forced to not choose that, you get more stuff like this, which is really cool. I mean, it's like you couldn't enforce it in Melee now. You couldn't be like, well, you have to go back to the old way, have different styles. People know what's better now. People will just choose the better thing. It's, it's like a product of limitations that is awesome. And you sort of miss.
So many incredible ingredients here that you'd otherwise have to go to probably 5 different stores to get all of it.
I got over 80,000 SKUs in international. I mean, we have stuff from every country.
Guess how much a lamb's head is? It's only $9.84.
Oh,
I think
full
that's a good
lamb's
deal.
head for
Ostrich egg,
$9.84.
anyone? Goat cube.
You can get an
elk
ostrich
stew meat,
egg?
Venison stew meat, wild boar, ground yak,
How the fuck
ground
is this?
kangaroo,
Hey,
sugar cane.
how do they keep this many different items in stock? You got to imagine the sale rate on some of these is 0, so you have spoilage. This place can't have a profitable.
Anyone?
Oh my God, the selection of butter we have. No one has a selection of butter we have.
Butter.
They have a butter bar.
Heart attack. This is the tahini my grandma always had in her pantry. This is straight from Lebanon. Good stuff. This place is just massive. It's also big in a way that's different than like a Walmart supercenter, which just feels like a giant airplane hangar.
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
cool.
expect it to continue to go further, and then you turn a
There's a
corner
traffic
and
light.
suddenly there's just more store. I feel like I've got lost 5 times already.
I want to
Produce
go to this
department is
place, Jungle
1.5 acres
Jim's.
under roof. It is the largest produce department east of the Mississippi River.
And you can drink wine and beer as you shop.
Oh, beast.
How many wines would you say you guys have?
I'll get drunk and heckle
18,000.
people.
Martha, how many variations of ramen are
Oh
there?
my God, please don't ask me that question.
The big cheese weighs in at 814 pounds. There is literally something crazy at every corner of the store.
This is cool.
My fellow Jersey brother.
Welcome to Jungle Jim's. Let's go ahead and start the insanity, shall
Wait,
we?
Jungle
Before
Jim's
getting
has
out
his
here,
own
I told-
podcast? He's the in-house Jungle Jim's podcast producer? What the fuck?
To a lot of employees, and they told me that Jungle can be hard to pin down, and that if he doesn't like me, I may only get 10 minutes with him.
How would you describe Jungle?
Junga, he's one of a kind.
He's a genius.
Creative,
audacious,
wacky, generous.
He doesn't take no for an answer.
I mean, these could all be true things, and I do believe them. It's just you can't interview employees about their boss at their place of work. I get an honest answer. Like, what if he's a little annoying sometimes? We're not going to say that. That's just not. It might as well not have happened.
If you look around.
Not sure for everyone, but to me, he is a very kind-hearted person.
Is Jungle floating around anywhere? Hard to track down, hard to kill, hard to cook.
Is this the man himself? Hello, Jungle. I'm James. Pleasure to meet you.
What do you want to know?
Can you introduce yourself to me? Tell me who you are and what you do.
Jungle Jim. I run this place. I started this place.
Back in 1971, Jungle started with a humble roadside produce.
This guy's kind of the goat.
Maybe a little
high
road
key.
leading to the grocery store, and I would take my little van and I would pull over to the side and sell tomatoes. Police would come over, hey kid, hey, you can't do that. So I'd pick up, drive around, wait for him to leave, go back. That big store gives a shit about me selling 10 pounds of tomatoes? Come on.
Why produce?
I would have liked it if my dad gave me a couple McDonald's franchises.
Amen.
I would have. I mean, screw produce. Why? Because it's a poor man's business. For 4 years, we went from corner to corner because we didn't have money. We lived in a gas station for 2 years.
Eventually, Jungle wanted a permanent location. And
This is the best type of old white guy. I aspire one day to have. They don't make them like this anymore, bro. This is the old white guy that really It was pivotal in this country, and we've lost it. We've lost it.
And he found this, which looked very different back then.
This model
I
fell out
wanted
of
to buy it,
fashion.
and I had $10,000.
We get-
and the thing was
No disrespect, but
$135,000.
Bob
I
Iger
met the
now.
owners and the woman. Talk about somebody that helps you out. Fanny Cunningham. She didn't know me from.
As a black man, I hope to be this old and this white one day. Okay, you never say never, bro. It's
She turned around. She goes, "I'll co-sign for you, kid." And that's how I got my first piece of property. I had zero credit.
How do we go from that to this? To what we have now? I can't,
Mojo, baby. Hey, Mojo. Don't ask me. Don't get too deep with this shit.
All right, so Jungle's not the looking back
that's a great
origin
answer.
story type. Just know that what started as his first permanent location expanded 16 times to become what it is today.
You have 285,000 square feet, 200,000 SKUs. How does this place operate, let alone have money to spend on things like an animatronic Elvis in an
There's an Elvis
industry where the
monkey.
margins are notoriously razor thin?
This guy's getting me depressed. I got to show $6 million increase every year just to break even. Very competitive, and it's them against us. It's a bitch. You fight for every nickel and dime, and you don't have time to get on a private airplane and go screw around because it's not that kind of business. You got to be here.
This is what
and
I'm
you gotta
talking about,
bust
bro.
it
This is
and
what I
work it and
like.
Work it and work it, and that's how you make money in it.
Is this place successful in spite of you or because of you?
Well, when I die, you'll find out.
So, dude,
I'm still having
he's got insane aura. I'm actually so impressed. This guy's got insane
hard time
aura.
grasping how this place works economically. In 2024, the average net profit for U.S. food retailers was just 1.7%.
Yeah,
In the
insanely
grocery industry, there are a
razor-thin margins.
handful of successful models we've seen companies embrace. On one side of the spectrum are the volume and membership giants, the warehouse clubs and supercenters. Think Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart.
Okay.
They win on supply chain scale and predictable cash flow. Their presence across the country gives them serious wholesale buying power when negotiating with suppliers. Costco and Sam's Club also has membership fees, which gives them a safety net on their margins. On the other side of the spectrum are the hyper-specific independent specialty stores. Think your local butcher, the cheese shop, or the family-run Asian or Mediterranean market. Then there are the no-frills discounters. Think Aldi.
Did I tell you guys that there's in LA a vegan butcher with insane prices? It's so beast, dude. It's a vegan butcher with a huge markup, and they're doing quite well. Like, that's the level of specialization you have to be at.
And Lidl. Small stores, usually a quarter of the size of your standard
What do they
supermarket, with maybe
I guess it's like meat substitutes, but I don't know how they butch it. I haven't been in, if you must know.
2,000 items on their shelves, mostly private label. The small footprint means lower rent, lower labor costs, lower electricity, overall lower overhead. Trader Joe's is the specialty spin on this model. A little bigger, more curated, but the same lean engine.
Trader
underneath.
Joe's.
In the middle are the ones you probably shop at, the conventional grocery stores. Think Albertsons, Publix, Kroger, ShopRite. They're not the cheapest, they're not specialized, but they compete on a little bit of everything. Whole Foods is the premium version of this. So where
This
does
is a good
Jungle
chart.
Gyms fit on this spectrum? I'm looking for a guy named
Can I just say, I think this video is way better. And there's no disrespect to the last video, but this guy's not jump cutting all the time. I think his cut-ins make sense more. There's less props for props' sakes. It just feels like a more authentic. It's not trying to hijack my attention. I'm just naturally interested.
Natal.
That infographic is genuinely informational. This would have taken some time to think about. And
who is apparently the numbers guy. Hopefully he can help me understand. So let's go find Lou.
I believe there's nothing like Jungle Gyms. It's not a regular Kroger, Walmart, Myers. We're just very aggressive here, and we could adapt on the fly where the big chains have to go through 3 different corporate emails, and we adjust right then and there, and we're ready to go.
They don't even have gold chains like you do.
Margins in the grocery business.
Yeah, margins are very slim, so that's why we have to get creative As I like calling it, stuff that falls off the truck. You get great deals. My job is to get a Cadillac product and sell it for a Yugo price. I'll go to a show and say, for instance, this Campbell soup, I'll offer them a nickel. And I'm not kidding when I say 5 cents.
How is the store doing economically?
The store is doing great. I mean, we're up. I don't want to give the number up. Over a 5% increase. How's that in sales?
In the hundreds of millions of dollars
Yes.
type range? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jungle Gyms is nothing but an umbrella over 15 different businesses.
So you're saying like the cheese department runs as its own business?
100%. We give them the authority to run their own department, buy, sell, hire, fire. We help them, but that's their baby.
Without our staff, without their pride, we wouldn't succeed.
How long have you been at Jungle Gyms?
14 years. I've been here for a little over 7 years.
I've been here for 17 years.
Okay.
How many grocery stores do you know that have a sommelier on staff?
One. This is a Grand Atrioc Grand Cru Burgundy from Domaine de la Romani
He's a
Conti.
sommelier.
And the retail on this one is $3,000.
You're not worried about selling that?
No.
We have a sales sheet that's run every night.
Dude, he laughs, but I don't get it. Who is walking into a grocery store, a big box grocery store, to buy a $3,000 bottle of wine? I guess this place is just one of a kind. All my chat. Every one of my chat. You guys all are regularly buying $3,000 wine bottles at the grocery store. Okay.
Where our
All
margins
right, bro, I
are
respect
at,
it.
what we need to do, and adjust the next day so that we are actually very profitable.
Oh, that's another thing. And nothing against Kroger. These are chain driven. They run their operation. I interview them all the time. I've been there for 19 years. I said, oh, okay. What have you done? Like with produce business. I do this to this. I said, would you ever taste the produce? Oh, no, I don't taste it. What do I taste it for? To see if it's any good. Oh, no, that's done over there. Yeah. Do you price it? No. That's how they work. But that's the only way they can run it. They can't run it like me.
So it's a lot different from the conventional grocery stores. We do our
Well,
own merchandising.
I mean, you want everyone
We do
tasting
our
it.
own planograms. I have great buyers. We're
I
fighting
can
every day for the
sympathize
right
with not wanting
pricing.
everyone to
I'm
constantly be
constantly
tasting it.
negotiating every day, all the time. It's very different with corporate. He gives us this freedom to make decisions for our own department. It's a big responsibility, but it's very exciting. And then see the product that you buy is actually sell. It feels like you accomplished something.
Yeah, it's
The
beast.
key
I
to
love that.
business is trying to convince smart people to work for you when you're not that smart.
Dude, amen.
Now, if you could do that, guess what you become? You become smart.
Biggest compliment for us is when you see Kroger doing the same stuff
it's
we're
got
doing,
rules.
or you see Myers doing the same stuff we're doing.
See these two guys here? They look like Kroger employees, and that happens a lot. And I bet they're like, what's the version of this we can do?
It's actually awesome to have the guy in this costume looking down on the two Kroger employees like, what the hell's going on here? What- I can't believe I've never seen a grocery mog on this level.
The answer is nothing. What can they do to replicate what's here?
What does Kroger's do? And I'm not picking on Kroger's. Myers, everybody else. What do?
They need to add more
put
goofy
their grocery
costumes.
stores every 5 miles.
Convenient.
Convenience. I'm not that good that you'll actually drive for me, but if I stick it in front of your face, I have people coming in from 2 hours away, Cleveland, all over.
This is a destination. You see people on first dates here all the time. Our average customer shop time's around 3 hours.
That's
Most
awesome.
days, I will run into a random customer who goes, I saw you on TikTok, and I drove 8 hours from New Bern, North
Oh my
Carolina
God. So their
to be here."
in-house
People don't like to
podcast
go
studio
to
paid
I
off.
took it and turned it into a fun thing with the family. You're walking around with the beer, the kids got the little cart, she's having fun, and you're getting rid of that one thing you don't like to do.
The costumes are just awesome.
What do you think?
You look good.
It's a little better, at least.
No, you look good. What do you want to do now?
I want to walk around the store with you a little bit. Is that all right?
Yeah, walk around a little bit. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
You want to see my closet? Nobody sees ever.
Oh, let's go. Let's see it.
Nobody's ever seen my closet.
This is where all the costumes
This
are.
guy
These are the
rips.
moods, baby. This might be you. Try this.
Anoints me.
No, look. Oh, you look good. Say, there's the mirror right behind you.
But what am I now?
I don't know. What's the difference? I don't know. So when all those other people that run grocery stores, I guess they're looking at computers and bottom line. I'm coming in here.
It would be, I mean, this is all impressive, but it would be so funny if, like, in 6 months, it's like, yeah, they went bankrupt. It's like, Yeah, they were like 30 million in the hole. Like none of it added up. It was complete red ink. It's just like crazy. Like I very much. It sounds like they're very successful. Okay, that's what everything they're saying. It's because they're successful that this whimsy is like very cool. But it would be less cool if everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna lose our job because the boss never looks at a fucking spreadsheet.
What do I want to be today? Look, we're getting a crowd here. We're getting a crowd. Hi. He's doing a special for Home and Garden. You guys having a good time? Yeah. So am I. Look, and you guys, where are you guys from?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Well, shit. Look at that. Just remember, buy something. This isn't a mall where you go stepping around. See, people don't shop here. They come here and drink.
Drink, yeah.
Oh, my God. Get that guy. Oh, Jesus. I can't believe it.
Great. You guys want a picture? Should we take a big picture?
Oh, my God. He's getting into everything. He's getting into everything. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, I love it. You guys are so much fun. I just want to bring up one thing.
Goth baddie.
That shopping cart.
Like they're selling it. There's the goth baddie aisle.
Supposed to put product in there.
Yeah, go buy something. I told them to buy something. I learned from you.
Yeah.
Go buy something.
Hey, and this crazy guy wants to know why I get dressed up and come on the floor.
Yeah, this is fun. I get it.
This guy rule. I mean, you got to give.
Do you think Kroger hates you?
No.
No, they don't.
I think Kroger's got 3,000 stores, and they come here to get excited.
So you don't think they're threatened by you?
Oh.
And are you threatened by them?
Oh, my God, no. We have competitors open up all the time, and
no, legitimately, they can't be that threatened by him because this model doesn't work really if you expand it. Like the magic of it is this one place, this destination. But if you made like 50 of these, then it's like, oh, it's another thing. He's not at all of them. The quality control goes down, yada, yada, yada. So like Kroger can't, they're not going to like suddenly lose all their business. You know,
you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Really, when you think about it, what store offers entertainment?
Nothing.
Okay.
Something like the monorail. You bought that for $1, right?
Yeah, and I put like probably $2.5 million in it.
To restore it.
Yeah, to bring it over here and start it. I mean, you know, that's the kind of crazy shit I do.
Yeah, why?
Just because. I mean, I make money here so I can have fun.
Do you worry about putting that much money into something like that?
I never worry about anything. I just don't even. And guess what else?
Nah, I mean, listen, I love this guy. You know, he's got to a little bit sometimes worry. I think he's got a great attitude. I think he provides a great leadership. Well, you know, he's got 100%. A little bit. Keep track of that. There's like, it's like, you know what it reminds me of? It's like in a Kung Fu movie or Kung Fu Panda, for example, where there's like the old wise master who's kind of goofing off, but they're actually fucking insanely skilled. He's like that, bro. He's like goofing off and he's casual, but it's only because he's earned that insane level of knowledge. It's a mastery. It's like a Yoda type beat.
The crazier it is, the better. The more challenging it is, the better.
Overall, I think the secret sauce for Jungle Gyms is on the surface, your eye is probably drawn to all the weird quirkiness in the store, naturally. But beneath all that is an incredibly well-run grocery store with very talented and passionate people.
I mean, you know, he's had to fire people. He's had like.
If there's one operational thing I got out of this, it's that grocery is a motherfucker of a business. You have to be numbers obsessed, and independents like Jungle Gyms have to fight tooth and nail in every negotiation with suppliers to keep prices down and protect their margins.
Hey, do I need to go there for that weed thing tonight? You tell me it's a deal, I'll go, because you know me, I'll go anywhere for a deal. You used to see this crazy guy that's interviewing me. I'm not kidding you. He's dressed up in a wizard outfit right now.
That was a banger video. Good rec, whoever dropped that in. That was one of the most enjoyable videos I've watched in a minute. This guy's quite a character. And shout out to Morning Brew for putting that on. That's usually I'm kind of a fucking Scrooge on some of these YouTube videos. That was a great video. I really, really enjoyed it. Fun to see. Chat, my wife is finishing dinner, so I think I'm gonna call it there. Well, you know what? I'd go a little bit longer. She's not done yet. Let's go a little bit longer. Let's go a little bit longer. What can we do? What can we do with this last time? What could I do with this last time? Let's see. Go set the table. Okay. Or I'll just fuck off. Or I'll just leave, bro. Okay, you know what? I do one choice or voicer. I don't think I got a full choice or voicer stream in me. I feel like everyone's already done it. And honestly, the truth is, do I have it downloaded? I watched XQC do the I am the one who knocks clip, and it's like, you can't beat that. You can't beat that, bro. His voice is too funny for this. It's just, it's not possible. Do Rush Hour? Oh, no. Wait. I don't know which ones I got. Choice or voicer? Let's see. Did he do Rush Hour? I didn't hear it. No, someone link me. I'll watch that right now. I didn't watch SUC Rush Hour. Okay. How do I full screen this shit? Okay. Play. The king, dude. Wait, does that exist? These are the ones I have. I have You're a Wizard, Harry. I have Windows 10 with Steve Ballmer. I have Whiplash. I have Want to Know How I Got These Scars. I just downloaded a pack, bro. That's too loud? Okay, wait. A little bit quieter. Gotta do the Big Short Jenga scene. If anyone has any good packs, drop them. I'll download them and we'll play this again. I got Pepe Sylvia. I have This Is Not Meth. I have Say My Name. I have Batman Interrogates the Joker. This is a 1204 clip? Wait, how does that work? Okay, 1204. Wait, it's too loud still? All right, we'll try this one. We'll try the Batman one. Is this better? Well, I don't want to watch a 1204 at the end. Button SFX down? Okay. Got this. Hit save and return. Oh, there we go. Better. Maybe too quiet now, huh? Like a little bit? Look at that. It's not, 12 hours all gonna take to create? Okay, fine. All right. Let's try it. Why not? Batman Interrogates the Joker. Okay. Okay. All right, fuck it. Okay, let's see. How does this work? I have to get in character. Right. Swear to me.
You wanted me. Here I am.
Here we go.
You wanted me. Here I am.
Okay. You wanted me. Okay.
You wanted me.
You wanted me.
Here I am.
You can't hear it? Or is it too quiet? Okay. Mute, then reveal? No. Okay. All right. You wanted me. Here I am. Perfect. Change nothing. No notes. Perfect. What? Where's Dent? No, he's quieter. Where's Dent?
Then why'd you want to kill me?
And why'd you want to kill me?
You're garbage. You kills for money.
Okay. You garbage who kills for money. Change nothing. Nope, I take back. This is perfect. Okay. Where's Dent? I have one rule. Which is? I'm considering it. Them. These are also short. Can I make them longer? Lock in. Lock the fuck in, Brandon. Lock in. You gotta get this right. Okay, this is an important line. This is the pivotal scene. This is like where I can make my career. Okay, I really want to become a voice actor. This is how I'm gonna do it. One more time. Where are they? That's perfect. That's perfect, dude. That's right on the money. Chills. Dude, there's 67 clips. Fuck me. 6-7, by the way. One more time. Where are they? It's ridiculous. No! No, I laughed. All right, I'm going to fix this one, but one take from now on. One take. Perfect. And scene. You got to mute? What do you mean I got to mute? How's it so desynced? This is Christopher Nolan's exact vision. Mute on stream? I don't know what that means. Okay, I gotta just record. Dude, don't let me record every grunt. This is crazy. It sounds like he's shitting. Oh, perfect. Wait. No. Rachel! 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 Perfect. Harvey Dent never made it home. That's just me.
Harvey Dent never made it home.
Okay, wait. One more time. Harvey Dent never made it home. That doesn't sound anything like him. Go. What have you done with him? Where is he? What difference does that make? Perfect. If we're gonna play games.
I'm gonna need a cup of coffee.
And I'm gonna need a cup of coffee. Not exactly.
He's in control.
He's in control.
Which one you going after?
Which one you going after? We're getting dead! 250 52nd Street!
Of course not.
Okay, Joker. Joker. Lock in. It's an important one. Okay. Dude, there's 67 clips. We picked such a long one. Okay. Of course not. Here it is.
Of course not.
Okay, this one's he's normal. He's normal on this one. Of course not.
Me? I was right here.
Me? I was right here. Perfect.
Who did you leave him with? Your people?
I keep smacking my lips. I keep smacking my fucking lips. Okay, wait. Who did you leave him with? Your people?
Assuming, of course, that they are still your people and not Maroni's.
Assuming, of course, they are still your people and not Maroni's. First take. First take. There's too many clips, okay? No, I'm not breaking. I'm locked in. One more time.
Does it depress you, Commissioner?
It's so quiet.
To know just how alone you really are.
Like, I need to turn it up just a little tad.
Does it depress you, Commissioner? To know just how alone you really are.
Does it depress you, Commissioner, to know just how alone you really are? Next.
Does it make you feel responsible for Harvey Dent's current predicament?
Does it make you feel responsible for Harvey Dent's current predicament?
What's the time?
What's the time? No, I lost the perfect take. It was the perfect take of what's the time. It was perfect. Oh, I lost it. I clicked the button again. What's the time? No, it'll never come back. What's the time? Why?
Well, depending on the time, he may be in one spot or several.
Well, depending on the time, he may be in one spot or several.
The good cop, bad cop routine.
The good cop, bad cop routine. No, stop including my laugh, you motherfucking game. That was a good one. I'm keeping it.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. You can't feel the neck.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. You can't feel the next.
See?
See?
I wanted to see what you do.
I wanted to see what you do. Oh, way off. I wanted to see what you do.
And you didn't disappoint.
And you didn't disappoint. You didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die. And you didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die. Okay, we're getting there. It's more Meowth than the Joker. No, it's a pitch perfect Joker. Which one is Atrioc's voice? You can't tell the difference. Okay. Then you let Dent take your place.
Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Those mob fools want you gone so they can get back to the way things were.
Those mob fools want you gone so they can get back to the way things were.
But I
But I know the truth. There's no going back. You've changed things forever. Keep going.
I don't want to kill you.
I don't want to kill you. Cinema.
Without you. Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. No, you.
Oh my God, that's a good one. That's a good line.
What would I do without you?
What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No.
No, you.
Okay. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
Like me. They need you right now.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak like me. Okay, all right. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. No, let's start over. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me. No, way off. Like me. Don't talk like one of them. I can't say it fast enough. Don't fuck! I'm rushing. Well, it's the Joker. I'm in the Joker right now, okay? I'm in a prison cell, an interrogation room, okay? Batman is staring me down. He's forceful, but I'm not scared. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me. I'm just too early. I'm too early. You gotta fucking go slower. Okay. Why is everyone playing this? It's kind of fun. Bro. Okay. You're not as quicker? Okay, let's see. Don't talk like one of them. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me. They need you right now. Perfect. Literal perfect. Next. Okay.
When they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper.
Like a leper. But when they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper. Perfect.
See their morals.
Their code.
Bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble.
You see their morals, their code.
I'll show you.
Oh, that's a tough one.
These
This is a long fucking clip. My God. Okay. You see their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you when the chips are down. These civilized people, they'll eat each other. I wasn't recording. That was a good one. Wait, that was a recording. Okay, wait. Fuck. Okay, wait. You see their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. Nailed it. Next.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
That's a good line. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Oh, one more time. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Fuck, one more time. Fuck, one more time. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
I have all these rules. I think they'll save me.
You have all these rules. Okay, wait.
You have all these rules, and you think they'll save you.
I just got punched. I'm getting carried. I'm getting lifted up. All right. You have all these rules, and you think they'll save you. Wait. You have all these rules, and you think they'll save you. You have all these rules, and you think they'll save you. Perfect. 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 Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. This is going to come out so perfectly. I literally, I think I've nailed every one so far. So when it comes out at the end, I think it's going to be flawless. Okay. I gotta choke myself, really.
Oh, then that's the rule you'll have to break to know the truth.
Okay. Oh, that's the rule you'll have to break to know the truth. Perfect method acting. Okay, next. No, it wasn't Yoda. That was Joker. You're gonna see it.
You're gonna break your one rule.
Okay. The only sensible way to live in this world is without rules. And tonight you're gonna break your one rule.
The only sensible way to live in
The
this
only
world
sensible
is
way to live in
without
this world is without rules. And tonight you're gonna break your one. Okay, he's okay. The only sensible way to live in this world. The only sensible way to live in this world is without rules. And tonight you're gonna break your one rule.
You know, there's only minutes left, so you're gonna have to play my little game if you want to save one of them.
There's only minutes left, so you're gonna have to play my little game if you want to save one of them. You know, there's only minutes left, so you're gonna have to play my little game if you want to save one of them. Next.
You know, for a while there,
8 left.
I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her.
You know, for a while there, I thought.
You know, for
a while there, I thought. Stop. You know, for a while there, pause. I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her.
You know, for a while there, I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her.
You know, for a while there, I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her. Was it recording? Fuck me, that was a perfect one! Fuck. You know, for a while there, I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. This is like what makes the Joker is the laugh. Okay. Look at you go. Wait.
Look at you go.
Look at you go. Okay. I gotta just take a fucking hit. Woo! Ha! Okay. Okay. Woo! Look at you go.
Harvey know about you and his.
Oh, did I laugh? Oh, I want to go back.
Harvey know about you and his little bunny.
Oh. Does Harvey know about you and his little bunny?
Killing is making a choice.
Killing is making a choice.
Choose between one life or the other. Your friend
Choose between one life or the other.
or his blushing bride to be.
Choose between one life or the other. Your friend, the district attorney, or his blushing bride to be. Okay.
You have nothing to threaten me with.
You have
nothing to do with all your strength.
Okay. You have nothing to threaten me with. Nothing to do with all your strength.
Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point. You'll have to choose.
One more time.
Don't worry.
Don't
I'm
worry.
gonna tell you where they
I'm
are.
gonna tell you where they are.
Both of them. And that's the point.
Don't worry. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point. You'll have to choose.
He's at 250 52nd Street.
He's at.
And she's
at.
on Avenue X. That's Cicero.
Okay, last clip. Let's nail it.
He's at
He's at 250 52nd Street. And she's on Avenue X at Cicero. Pause. Avenue X at Cicero.
He's at 250 52nd Street. And
She's
on Avenue X
at
Cicero.
Pause. Okay. He's at 250 52nd Street. And she's on Avenue X at Cicero. Perfect. Oh, wait. Fuck. No, one more time. He's at 250 52nd Street. And she's at Avenue X on Cicero. Okay. Done. Perfect. Amazing. I think this is completely, I might get 100%, but at the very least 90. It's a home run. It's like, I think I'm just a natural voice acting talent and I've recreated this scene. You guys might not be able to tell that it's not the original clip played. What is this? This fucking stupid ass formula has no fucking. Who called? I'm a paying customer and I'm pathetic. No, it was spot on. Well, okay, you have to see it in. It's because I nailed the accent, but I don't line it up perfectly with their fucking system. It's a robot trying to predict art. Okay, now watch. This is gonna be Atrioc presenting the remastered version of The Dark Knight. Bobby Dent never made it home. Of course not. What have you done with him? Me? Wait, it's too loud. You can't hear it. You can't hear it. Wait. Bobby Dent never made it home. Of course not. What have you done with him? Me? I was right here. Who did you leave him with? Your people? Assuming, of course, they are still your people and not Maroney's. Does it depress you, Commissioner, to know just how alone you really are? Does it make you feel responsible for Harvey Dent's current predicament? What's the time? What difference does that make? Well, depending on the time, he may be in one spot or several. If we're going to play games. What is that? And I'm going to need a cup of coffee. The good cop, bad cop routine? Not exactly. Oh, shit, dude. Oh. Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. You can't feel the next. See? You wanted me. Here I am. I wanted to see what you do. And you didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die. Then you let Dent take your place. Even to a guy like me, that's cold. This is good, Joker. Those mob fools want you gone so they can get back to the way things were. But I know the truth. There's no going back. You've changed things forever. Then why'd you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You complete me.
You garbage who kills for money.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
It's
like
so
to be.
good.
To them, you're just a freak. Like me. They need you right now. But when they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper. You see, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped. The first sign of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
Dude,
They'll
incredible
show you.
monologue.
When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Where's Dent?
You have all these rules, and you think they'll save you.
He's in control. I have one rule.
That's the rule you'll have to break to know the truth.
Which is?
The only sensible way to live in this world is without rules. And tonight, you're going to break your one rule.
I'm considering it.
You have only minutes left, so you're going to have to play my little game if you want to save one of them.
Them?
You know, for a while there, I thought you really were, Dent. The way you threw yourself after her.
That's good!
Woo! Look at you go. Oh. Does Harvey know about you and his little bunny?
Where are they?
Gilling is making a choice.
Where are they?
Choose between one life or the other. Your friend, the district attorney, or his blushing bride to be. You have nothing. Nothing to threaten me with.
Cinema!
Nothing to do with all your
Cinema!
Don't worry. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you where they are. Both of them. That's the point. You'll have to choose. He's at 250 52nd Street. And she's at Avenue X. I totally dropped. Which one are you going after?
Rachel! We're getting dead!
250 52nd Street! That's just me. Okay. I kind of cooked 2/3 of the way in, bro. The fucking interplay between Batman and Joker was cinema. Cinema. Wow, that was awesome. That is just fun to do. I didn't know that would be so fun. I gotta play this with Ari, bro. I saved dub. Okay, I'll end on that note. That was a very funny note to end on, though. I really enjoyed that. My God, that was a hoot and a half. But I'm gonna end. We watch XQC's Rush Hour. Watch XQC's Rush Hour right here. Wait, let's do that. We'll end on XQC's Rush Hour.
May I help you? May I help you? We'll be asking the question, old man. Who are you? You. No, not me, you. Yes, I'm you. Just answer the damn questions. Who are you? I've told you. Are you deaf? No, you is blind. I'm not blind, you blind. That is what just said. You just said what? I did not say what. I said you. That's what I'm asking you. And you was answering. Shut up. You. Yes. Not you, him. What's your name? Me. Yes, you. I'm me. He is me. And I'm you. And I'm about to whoop your old ass, man. And I'm sick of playing games. You, me, everybody's ass around here. Chat. Wait,
Hey,
chat.
not bad, bro. Hey, not bad. It started out bad, but then he got there. That was pretty good. All right, chat. This was very fun. I gotta do this again. I actually had a good time. And we'll pick one that's not 67 clips. But I gotta eat. I assume food's almost ready, so I'm gonna go enjoy dinner with my wife. Thank you for enjoying my Saturday stream. I had a good time with you guys. So be back on Monday. And appreciate you and have a good night. Okay, bye. Adios.